Turbulence in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston. Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat. Boston. Can you hear me? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Can you hear me?
Static selector.
Yeah.
We're working too.
Boston.
Yeah, I mean, my man had to run across 3
Yeah.
We're working too.
Boston.
Yeah, I mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes.
Can you hear me?
Static selector.
Yeah. Boston. Can you hear me? Turbulence in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boston.
Static selector.
Yeah.
Static selector.
Boston.
Static selector.
Yeah.
We all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on
Really look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
Static selector.
Yeah.
We all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on We all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history.
Tell me you'll stay. Going on bedtime magic, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we had some good times, man. We had some good times on the shows. There goes Parole. There goes Mikey Crawford. You know, would you believe that there was once upon a time last year that on the Young Jerk show, we brought Matt Hardy, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, Enzo, and who else you can see behind stage? Smoke Dizza, Backstage. A wrestling event on the Young Jerks. It was the day after Higgins called. So the day after Higgins called, I guess, you know, we was popular, right? So I told James Jackson to go on the show, to hold it down for me. And I said, I'll chirp in, you know, I'm holding this event. I was actually behind stage, backstage, interviewing Matt Hardy, Enzo, and all the wrestlers in TNA Wrestling for Shade 45. Would you believe it? But this was a fun stream. Check it out. Pretty fun.
Dime a ver, ¿qué es lo que? Yo! We got Matt Cardona in the house.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder on fucking Zack Ryder on Young Jerks with Parole. I mean, has that ever been done before? Free Karen Reed with a bunch of TNA wrestlers. Goddamn.
Yeah, yeah, we're on stream, yeah. We got Matt Hardy in the house.
Oh, shit.
Matt
No
Hardy.
way.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This one's explosive.
Let's go.
You wrong.
5.
The funny thing about it is that This was the day after Higgins called. So I was backstage, 4th rope, West Side Guns wrestling promotion mixed with TNA. And this is backstage in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
And you see the TV back there? You see the screen back there, right in back of me? That's where all the wrestlers sit and they watch the monitor. So they watch, it's like you have to watch. Like, so in the wrestling business, when they have the backstage area, they have the monitor and everybody watches it and watches everybody's match. And like, and if you don't watch it, it's kind of like disrespectful, like you should be watching the matches. So it's cool, like sitting next to the wrestlers, watching them watch the matches and like paying attention to the show.
That's like a real wow.
Yeah. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? Your man J.F.K. We can get into the rap room. We got Smoke Dizzle back here. Smoke Dizzle, what up? Yeah.
You're living life.
Yeah, this is wild style, huh?
Yeah.
Federal's probably like, what is JFK doing? We got Enzo in the house.
No way.
Yeah,
Enzo,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up? Gotta bring him back. WWE. He was the best. Gotta bring him back. No way.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom, the biggest man in the room.
Enzo, what's up? Gotta bring him back. WWE. He was the best.
He's breaking, he's breaking. For a fact that an ATF agent called up a YouTube show.
You wrong.
It's pretty wild when you think about it.
You wrong.
Especially a witness in a murder case of a
You
cop,
wrong.
of a Boston cop.
You
It
wrong.
goes to show you something not sitting right in his
Wrong.
stomach.
You wrong.
Congratulations,
You wrong.
JFK, on everything. You're over 10,000 subs, and you're just doing great work. Thank you so much for calling in tonight.
Yeah, man,
Getting
we
those
had
wrestles on it.
Hey, we had Matt Hardy on the free camera.
No, I can't believe that
that
shit.
Yeah, I guess wait till you
Am I
see
going
the
to get a
content.
disclaimer later from him saying take that off? I didn't agree to be on that show.
Shout out to one person, Higgins. Hey, Higgins.
You wrong.
Did you see that? Matt Hardy knows that it was you.
You wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know Higgins.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, put it out there that you were wrong?
You sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
Why are we wrong? Why
This
are we
is
wrong?
fucking Higgins. Higgins called the phone. He hung up. That was Higgins, bro.
That was
Bro.
Higgins, man.
Bro,
You fucking coward, man.
that was fucking Higgins. Yo, I'm bugging. Disclaimer. I'm bugging.
Damn.
I'm
Why you
bugging
gonna-
right now.
Dude's
Yo,
gonna
I'm
call
hanging
and hang up.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm bugging. Disclaimer.
Higgins, what are you gonna do when you're found guilty?
Everybody bear with me. I'm putting the landing gear down. Woo! I know for a fact that was Higgins, bro. That sounded just like
Yo,
Higgins.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things.
This is Bedtime Magic. How we feeling out there, people? I've been patiently waiting since 8:30. Thank you. Appreciate it. Got some turbulence coming right off takeoff. We got Becky G coming through with Bedtime Magic goals. She gifted 1 JFK membership. Think Speaks dropped 5 JFK memberships. I appreciate that. Let's keep it all green in the chat. All green in the chat. AGE. Hashtag right now. AGE. And you know how it goes. I love you. I love every last one of y'all. Did anybody tell you today that they love you? Well, JFK does. Mic check to the gods. I said, did anybody tell you that they love you today? Hold on a minute. Let's run that one back. Did anybody tell you that they love you today? JFK loves you. Just calm down. It's Bedtime Magic. You're now rocking with the best. Let's go. Yeah, but DB, do you say it back? Come on, DB. Your husband says it 20 times a day. I hope you say you love him too. God damn, hold on a minute. What is going on? Does she say I love you back, Barrows?
Absolutely not.
What? DB don't say she loves her husband back?
Absolutely not.
God damn, this is for your husband. Husband, hubby, we love you, man. DB's hubby, we love you, man. We love you, bro. Hold on. Everybody say they love DB's husband. She's treating him so bad, goddamn.
Yeah. Yo. Summer of 1995, hot night in July. Why did Janet have to die?
This is the story of Eddie, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The system is petty, juvenile law and politics so deadly. 15 years old, known as Big Lovable Teddy. Janet Downing, 42 years old, what's the motive? Killed in her home, young mother devoted. Eddie went in the house, the door was open. She was on the kitchen floor, laying there frozen. Eddie claims this was not what he planned to see. A man with a mask grabbed him. Be quiet. I will kill your whole family. Eddie left the house, ran up the street. Around the corner, washed up in the bathroom at Burger King. Janet was stabbed multiple times. Rest in peace. It was a gruesome murder scene. I agree. Eddie went to his work, said he got jumped, but never said a thing. What? About Janet lying there lifeless, his friend's mother from across the street. Shh, he was in the house. But Janet had a brother-in-law she kicked out for selling drugs. Said if anything ever happened to her, it's him you bring up. The night of the murder he showed up, was acting suspicious in the front yard. Gina in Virginia says he was looking for his keys. It was humid and muggy, but we were showered and neat. He was a cab driver looking for his key. Looking for a key to one of the cabs in the fleet. Yes. How did he know something happened on that street? Eddie says he is innocent, and the cab driver did it.
Who do you believe?
Believe.
DNA under Janet's fingernail, unidentified. Who do you believe?
Come on, come on.
This is the story of Eddie, 15 years old.
Life in prison.
This is the story of Janet, life taken and stolen.
For no reason.
It was the summer,
July 1995.
do you all remember?
30 years ago, why'd she have to die?
15 years old, locked in a cage of murder that he always denied.
Let's go. Summer of 95. Life goes by.
Lies. What are we talking about?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting. Some strangers to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, but I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord, but I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it in the air tonight.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
I'm going back to Massachusetts.
When you look at the evidence,
Telling me
you'll see the truth.
I must go home.
When you look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
And the lights all
When you
went
look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
Massachusetts.
When you look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
Her standing
When you
on
look at the evidence,
her own. I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own.
You're rocking with the best. Break it off. You're
Sick of the pack of lies. It's all been a pack of lies. We don't believe you, Artie. Third party, Artie. This is bedtime magic. If you're laying down right now and you got your sexy shit on, ladies, do me a favor. Pull out your perfume, spray it in the air. If you got your favorite candle already lit, go ahead and drop it in the chat and tell me what you're rocking with on the candle. On your candle game. What type of candles do you like? Type of perfume. What are we doing here? Because if it isn't love, I don't know what it is. Let's go.
I don't love her. I try to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it
My sexy shit is a pair of Christmas boxes and a sweatshirt. Well, we don't mind.
isn't love, why does it feel so bad? Make me feel so sad.
Renee's holding it down in ICU with lavender candles. Let's go.
If it isn't love,
You have a common candle? Well, can I show you my common ways, Becky? You need to calm the fuck down.
I told her I'd never fall in love, but now I know better. How does it feel? I can't describe this feeling that came when I saw her last night. Oh, she got to me.
We got a caramel cinnamon swirl candle. You think that will fit on Ed's bike?
Yeah. The is it standard in Massachusetts? I hope not. I've never seen that in my life. But if I had a nickel for every time I said I've never seen this in my life, as it pertains to the Massachusetts justice system, the criminal justice system, I'd have a lot of nickels.
Who's getting on the back of Eddie's bike? Will you double ride with Eddie? Who's getting on Eddie's handlebars? DB said, at J.F.K, I got my husband a new iPhone. See what happens when I told 20 times a day that I'm loved, laugh out loud. I'll let you know what I might get, maybe not 20 times, probably 10 times. But goddamn, you breaking the bank? Did you swipe his card? Goddamn.
I don't love her. I try to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes.
The unforgettable said, I'll ride the handlebars. God damn. What type of handlebars are we talking about that you'll ride, unforgettable? You need to calm all the way the fuck down.
Don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love.
God damn, Mikey. The handlebar, Mikey the plumber. Of all the names, too. The plumber. Mikey the plumber. The plumber. And look at that avatar. Goddamn, unforgettable. He said the handlebar mustache. This is Bedtime Magic, and Eddie is currently dreaming about his bike.
I told her I'd never fall in love, but now I know better. How does it feel? I can't describe this feeling that came when I saw her last night. Oh, she got to me. I'll let you know the reason. I saw her with another guy. So if it isn't love.
Goddamn, unforgettable. This might be your song. If it isn't love, why do you feel this way? Unforgettable.
Why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. And if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love. Maybe she'll take me back. I made a big mistake.
Who's Mo? I don't see Karen Reed or Mo in the chat. Who's Mo? And how do you know I haven't talked to Karen Reed? Maybe she is in the chat. It's bedtime magic, Karen. You listening? You paying attention? Do you like this song? Show goes on, right? I don't know. Who's Mo, though? You love her? What? Pay attention. We're over here flying 39,000 feet. We ain't paying attention. Anybody's welcome in the chat. If tuberculosis wants to come over to the chat or wants to snipe the chat, go ahead and do it. And do me a favor. While you're doing that, rub that on your chest. Hit your head off the sink and fall all the way back. Jack. Where's my man shooting informants, not drugs? Where's he at? Tell him to fall back, right? Send it. You got the paper? Shooting informants, not drugs? Send that shit. Let's go. Eddie wants a new bike.
It took my heart, shattered in 1,000 pieces, before I ever dropped my pride. Losing love, worrying about my image, really helped me realize it isn't love. Why does it hurt so bad? Why does she stay on my mind? Cause it's all in my head, and I think about it over and over again, and I can't keep picturing you with him, and it hurts so bad, yeah. Cause it's all in my head, I think about it over and over again, I replay it over and over. And I can't take it, I can't shake it, no. I can't wait to see you. Wanna see if you still got that look in your eye.
Goddamn, I was muted. Would you believe it? Field blog 555 of the field blog chapter. Hold on a minute. My co-pilot's not here to tell me that I'm muted. He was supposed to be here on his connecting flight. We're going to go over some parole hearing stuff that I seen earlier. We're going to check out Ryan Nagel. If you're falling asleep, I was saying good night. You can always check us on the replay crew because we love you too. But if you're still up, pay attention. Let's go.
Everyone you had for me before we said our goodbyes, and it's a shame that we gotta spend our time being mad about the same things over and over again, about the same thing over and over again. Oh, but I think she's leaving. Oh man, she's leaving, and I don't know what else to do. Can't go on not loving you, 'cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again, and I can't keep picturing you with him, and it hurts so bad. Yeah, 'cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. I replay it over and over again. Yeah, and I can't take it. Yeah, I can't shake it, no. I remember the day you left. I remember the last breath you took right in front of me. When you said that you would leave, I was too damn stubborn to try to stop you or say anything. But I see it clearly now, and this choice I made keeps playing in my head over and over again. Playing in my head over and over again. Oh, I think she's leaving. Oh man, she's leaving, and I don't know what else to do. I can't go on not loving you, 'cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again, and I can't keep picturing you with him, and it hurts
I close my eyes, I lock it down. Oh, I can't go on not loving you. 'Cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. I can't keep picturing you with him, and it hurts so bad. 'Cause it's all in my head. I think about it.
Pardon? Sure.
Brian, it must have been very hard for you to believe that it was your best friend who took your mother's life. When did you start to realize that that was?
This is what I was looking for earlier, right here. Ryan Downing. This is October 1st of 1997. Jay Brilliant. Look at this guy's face. What do you see, my dude? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Do you see this? Kevy Kev just entered the room. Kevy Kev on the Cash App.
What's up, my people?
I need everybody.
Yeah.
I need everybody real quick, man. You know how this goes. We got turbulence
in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
We need that peace sign up for Kevy Kev 781. Peace signs up.
God damn.
Kevy Kev, will you do the honors for us, please?
Artie. You never said anything about the dog, Artie.
Clown. You are a clown. A clown.
God damn.
Fucking clown.
So we're going over a little bit of this. Check this out. This is Ryan Downing. I know Jay Brilliant got his suspicious about Ryan.
It took a while. I'm not really sure when it hit, but it hit hard. Probably days after when I found out when you got arrested. That's when it's really started to hurt. And
What are we seeing here? What are we seeing?
We're seeing a young Ryan Down.
When did you start
He's a little cooked up, this dude, huh?
Yeah.
to realize that that was true?
it took a while. I'm not really sure when it hit.
It took a while? How long?
It hit, but it hit hard.
It hit hard when?
Probably days after.
Days after, okay.
When I found out when you got arrested. That's when it's really started to hurt. And I like to thank Tom Riley, his staff, the police officers, their staff, and the mothers and my friends that all had to go through this.
Huh.
A lot to say at that young age, huh?
I don't know.
Like that wasn't coached.
This is it, this is it. This is life, the one you get. So go and have a ball.
I don't know, Ryan Downing.
I don't know.
This is it, this is it. This is life, the one you get. So go and have a ball.
I just don't know.
I don't know.
It just it did. It sounded scripted.
The more I see him, the more I lean to Brill. It's off, Ryan. May your mom get justice, Ryan. Right now, do you know Ed Kelly? At RN, do you know Ed Kelly? Sorry. I've been telling you, Jay Brilliant says. I think he knows. Seems normal, momish, but I'm biased. Seems normal, momish, but I'm biased. Okay. What do you mean exactly by momish? What do you mean by that? Like that's your instinct because you're a mom? Is that what you mean? He didn't age well. God damn, Abel. Look at the eyes. I'm looking. I mean, everyone coaching during Karen's trial too, for sure. Can the sister Kerry or Ryan or Paul speak? Yeah, of course. And if you didn't know, I have been saying Junior all along.
You know, he does have a history of you know, arguments and disagreements with his mother. I mean,
Who, Ryan?
yeah.
Paul does. Paul does.
Well, she's saying Junior.
Ryan's not a junior.
No, but Paul is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not Paul, though. Ryan knows something. Now, keep in mind, people, this is October 1st of 1997. This is right when the shit goes down, right when he gets found guilty. And the last words of his mother was,
Really look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
What's the truth?
you want to say them three?
Investigate.
Paul Jr. was my first suspect. I don't know about Paul, though. The timeline doesn't add up. Right, Jay, bro? The kid had his...
The timeline for Ryan doesn't really add up on, from when he left out swimming with his friends and coming home and, what's crazy is that Paul's fucking story kind of puts him in the house at a few different times. Like, oh, I come back from the beach. I went and got my backpack. And
yeah, 15 minutes, though.
Well,
he would have had to do that in 15 minutes, bro. If he could do it in 15 minutes, then Ed could do it in 15 minutes because that's the first thing Ed's dad said. He did that all in 15 minutes. And then how did he come out with no scratches on him, no blood on him, no one seen him? Then he jumped in the car. He went to Revere Beach. We talked to Jeannie. Jeannie said there was nothing really off. He was a little off. The only problem is John Roberts said when he came out the house. Now, the question is, when he went in the house, was Ryan in the house doing something to his mother and he seen it and he just didn't say nothing? Was it a plan? Ryan and his brother? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like he did say he left the house. He walked out the house. I mean, was there 3 people involved? Was there the brothers and Artie ran up on him and was like, like you said, he went there to do something, or he heard they were going to do something and he popped in? I don't know. And like I said, this is pure speculation. I don't know. I don't know. The timeline has to be real precise. So I'm just like, I'm basically freestyling that. And I'm not really putting too much thought into them words that I'm saying, but I'm just saying.
I mean, could it be, she was having creepy shit done to her, people fucking taking books off her bedroom, fucking.
But we know who did that.
Was she in the shower? Did she fucking go upstairs to use the bathroom and come down and find out that, somebody was in the house? You know what I mean? And
I agree. I agree. And I'm sorry if I keep cutting you off. I keep doing this to Kevy Kev because I read the chat and I get in my own head and Kevy's talking.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm with the program, brother.
Thank you, brother. No one was looking for scratches or blood on him, though. Was he ever checked? Right. Right. But then he went to Revere Beach and he allegedly jumped in the ocean with his clothes on. But Jeannie said she didn't see that. And the chick, Michelle, who was driving the car, won't talk. That's her name, right? Michelle was driving the whip.
Michelle Cameron.
She won't talk. She says she thinks Eddie did it. But Eddie talked to them. Remember, he was outside the car kicking it with them before they peeled off. So that means he was talking to them. All right, guys, have a good time at the beach. And then, boom, went in the house and stabbed her 98 times. I mean, you got to be in a different mindset, man, to do that. Now, like, if you would say he went in there and he assaulted her and like, you know, 1-2, like, I hate to say it like that, like, making it seem like any murder could have been done in that window. I don't think he would have. Any murder could have been done, to be honest with you. Meaning, like, if he went in there and just shot her, like, it wasn't that, right? He didn't just go in there and pull the trigger and left. Like, he went in there and, like, allegedly went in there 98 times, then did all these crazy things, and then washed up, then left, then went to Burger King. The CPAC unit checked Burger King, came up with nothing, right? The only thing that fucks him, period, point blank, end of the story, is that he got jump story, which all could have just been a lie, right? And you know, I hate to call him a liar because I don't want to call the dude a liar because he might not be lying. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just going on what sounds suspect, you know. And keep in mind, shooting informants, not drugs. I know Eddie's your boy, but this is YouTube, and sometimes I have to play both sides and play the devil's advocate. But you know that I'm doing it for the right purposes, so I hope you know that. But yeah, you know, but you know, he might have said that and then wanted to tell him the truth after and never really had the chance. Like, I'm leaning towards the point that he was going to get on the stand and come clean. Like, I'm leaning towards that. Like, I really am. Because when he says in his own words, you know, when he says in his own words, this right here.
Did you kill Janet Downing?
Absolutely not.
So you're adamant you didn't kill Janet
Very adamant. And if you really look at the evidence, you'll see the truth.
What's the truth?
The truth is that I didn't do anything.
That's all?
I was always under the impression that I was going to testify and I was going to tell my story.
Why didn't you?
Well, it was almost the last day of the trial when I was just told, don't worry, they didn't prove their case, so you don't have to.
It was almost the last day of the trial. And they said, don't worry, we didn't prove the case. Like, I feel like he didn't get a chance to say, you know, his side. Like, he wanted to testify. He's saying to everybody he wanted to testify. And he said it in his parole hearing. Like, I don't think a killer would want to testify, man. And do you honestly think that he would go up to this parole hearing knowing that he did this and go in front of this family one more time and stick his face out in front of this family? Like, you would have to be he would have to be a serial killer at that point to go at that parole hearing and try to get out of jail, knowing that he ain't getting a parole. He knows he's not getting a parole. Like, let's keep it 1,000. Like, he knew he wasn't getting a parole because he knew he wasn't admitting to it, number one. And number two, even if he did admit to it, he probably wouldn't get the parole. So he had two bad things going for him. Why the fuck would he want to do that? Why? Why would he want to do that? Why would he want to be in front of these people? Why would he want to do that to the family? He probably tried to reach out 1,000 other times, and he has to be the villain. I'm so happy that this, you know, Karen Reed happened and we happened, to be honest with you, because, you know, now he has some people to see it his way, you know, and hopefully more people see it his way, because I don't think he had a choice. Like in his mind, what else was he going to do? Like he can't make people do what he wants. Like, he can't call up his dad and say, Dad, go to the state house and fucking, you know, call shooting informants, not drugs up, and tell them to bring 10 dudes and tell Unforgettable to wear that perfume again. Like, he can't dictate what to do, right? Because you can't control people, places, and things. People are going to do what they want to do. You know, they'll help you if they can, but you can't force people to do what you want. So he took it in his own hands. He figured out a way to get the word out.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think he did.
Yeah, like, you think about it, like, you know, even like the interviews that he's probably done over the years, you know, they might, you know, make arrangements to go up to a jail and sit down with them for 30, 40 minutes and do this, but they're only running a fucking 30-second clip, 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting the whole message, the whole interview out there. You know what I mean? And he had a way to say, you know what, they're going to listen to me at this parole board hearing, and they have to give me the time to speak. So you know what? I'm going to use it wisely, and I'm going to try to get my message out there that, hey, I've fucking been railroaded from day one, and I need a fucking second chance on proving this.
It's I don't think JFK, I'd rather have everything looked at from both sides and all the new and old evidence and see where it leads us. I don't like one-way streets, just like Big Fella said, follow the evidence. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. Exactly. I appreciate that, bro. It's nothing but love anyway, man. It's nothing but love. You know that. You know what it is, bro. You know what we're doing. You get the gist of it. Man, it's not a way where he they try to paint it at the parole hearing, the DA, that he tried to pull a fast one to sneak out. Like he's doing this to try to get out.
So you got to, I never thought of this though. Like, and I'm jumping way off subject. You probably fucking say, yo, fucking what the fuck? But I was just thinking in my head, like, you said the biggest thing that we got, that he'd have to really get over is this jumping and shit. But like,
this
I'm
what?
thinking
Oh,
that
jumping,
like that, from the time from Burger King to fucking Midnight Convenience. Now, do you think Midnight Convenience had a police scanner on and knew what was going on? I mean, I'm just thinking of that, man. Like, I'm thinking a smoke shop, people sitting there behind that fucking counter, talking 1995. Everybody had a fucking scanner going.
Yeah, but it didn't go through the scanner though, unless someone called.
No, there was a scene at at Boston.
Oh yeah. You
know what I mean?
Oh, you mean that? Yeah. You're right. So what are you saying? Like, what are you trying to
Like,
say?
and then all of a sudden they're saying, they know Eddie. You know what I'm saying? They know he lives on Boston Street, and then he comes in with a cut hand. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, what the fuck? What's going on? I mean, it's just odd that, like, I think of that situation that night, man, about fucking, all of a sudden they dial 911 and hand him the phone. I mean,
I just don't think it happened that way. I think like the jumping story didn't happen that way. Did it even happen that night? Like, did he even tell him that night? Like, what else was he gonna say? Like, I mean, I don't think it happened the way we think it happened. I think there's a nuance in there that's gonna answer all these questions. There's some type of nuance, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but I want to find out.
Yeah, that's why we're here too.
Jay Brill, what up?
What's going on?
We got the one and only Jay Brill here, and when we bring up our people, we got to do it right. We got more turbulence.
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the chat.
I need everybody in the chat. We got our guy Jay Brill, who's working too. Everybody put the peace signs up for Jay Brill. Peace signs up for Jay Brill. Let's go. Peace, peace, the peace, the peace, 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 peace. I said peace, the peace, the peace, peace. Let's go. Come on. Jay Brill's working too. Norman Corley's working too. What the duck? Yes, I got a couple of mods in the house tonight. Always going to be down. Peace to Natalie. God bless girl. Peace to Make It Changes. And Josie, she's on a vacation far away. And we got our new mod. But honestly, he's been doing a lot of great shit behind the scenes, Jay Brill. He's been calling people, talking to people, and he's totally invested. Jay Brill, what you want to talk about? What you see what did you see when you seen a little bit of that Ryan down in October of '97 footage? Like, what do you see? Do you see something that we don't see?
He's sketchy because Big Ed told me he changed his story 3 times. The first 2 times he said he never went in the house. The third time he said he touched his mother. He's the one who's seen the water running. He's sketchy to me. He's just real sketchy to me. Something in my gut tells me that he right there, that person right there, he's a suspect.
God damn.
That gut feeling don't lie to you.
No. Let's hear what he got to say.
They went through a lot, and I love them all for doing what they had to do, because they all did a good job.
Ryan, was there any part of you today that had any empathy for Eddie O'Brien, seeing your best friend getting sent away?
No.
Considering,
No. Not at all.
Ryan, was
He looks like he's on
you
something.
coming into the courtroom every afternoon with your school bag. How have you been
Look at him.
He definitely looks like he's on something.
able to go on with things? How is it that you get through class? And
Ooh, I got an idea. Look at that smirk.
You're smirking like that on national TV when they're talking about your murdered mother.
Yeah. Ryan Downing. I go by the name of J.F.K.
And I go by Kevy Kev.
And I go by Jay Brillon.
And we're watching you 30 years ago with a smirk on your face, huh? If looks could, decipher something, I don't know. We're going to ask the chat. Chat, what do you feel about this smirk? It seems, goddamn, that's a serious smirk. I'll let you take it, Kevy Kev, then pass it over to Jay Brill. What do you see when you're seeing that?
I'm seeing like a fucking, they're asking him how it is what I believe in school. I mean, and he's smirking like that, almost like he's talk of the town. He's a superstar.
That's a good point. Let's run it back. Let's see exactly what he said. Hold on, and then Jay Brill, you can pick it up.
And I love them all for doing what they had to do, because they all did a good job.
Ryan, was there any part of you today that had any empathy for Eddie O'Brien, seeing
Did you have any empathy?
your best friend getting sent away?
Any empathy for Eddie?
No.
No.
No. Not at all.
Ryan, we see you coming into the courtroom every afternoon with your school bag.
We see you coming in the courtroom every afternoon with your school bag.
How have you been able to go on with things?
How have you been able to go on with things?
How is it that you get through
How is it that you get through?
class? And
How do you get through class?
how do you and your sister and brother do it?
You just do it. Some of my brothers and sisters still go to class, but like my sister went to class today. She had a lot to do. I have it a little easier because I don't really miss that many classes, but I'm not really missing much, so it's pretty good. It's not that bad.
Huh? You got a little swagger when he says that. It's not that bad. You could be an actor, this kid. This kid could have been in the movie Southie or something.
A fucking cereal commercial or something.
Look at him. Watch how he says it's not that bad. He's like, it's not that bad.
Went to class today. She had a lot to do. I have it a little easier because I don't really miss that many classes, but I'm not really missing much, so it's pretty good. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Oh, he's like, it's not that bad. He's like, it's not that bad. Not that bad. I got this.
Not that bad.
I got this. It seems like he's being like, I got this. Like I got it all in control, right? Like I'm orchestrating this whole shit. Like I don't know, but that little segment, like I said, his mom died. R.I.P. Janet Downing. I'm not saying that he had anything to do with it. I'm just saying it seems like he's just like he's showmanship. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's on stage, like you said, to segue with what you said, to piggyback off it. Like he's the star of the show.
Like, how do you get through class? I mean, people must be, oh, geez, I'm so sorry. I mean, he's the talk of the town. He's on the spotlight, when he's at class.
God damn. How about this?
Down from day one. Welcome to Death Row.
Not one word about his mother. God damn. Mikey the plumber's on fire tonight.
God damn, Mikey.
And of course, you've seen him testify at the trial as well. Ryan Downing, his best friend was Eddie O'Brien. Very, very difficult to even imagine that Eddie O'Brien might have committed this horrendous crime. Well, we're going to talk about all kinds of things.
Clown!
From now, we're going to ask you to join our conversation, as we have tried to do between 7 and 7:30 each time.
Touch me. They let everybody lie here. You go to all the time.
They're wilding out, bro. Trisha wasn't fucking around that day.
Of this court from the sentence imposed this date. Please, Your Honor, you could send him to Bridgewater for an evaluation period before he goes to Walton.
Mandatory life sentence. Custody, Mr. Officer.
We know you're innocent, Ed. We love you. We love you. And this lady at the parole hearing was saying like this is all something new. They didn't even cuff him up. Not for nothing. If they're so worried about him being a killer, right? That's something to look at right there.
Yeah.
He walked out of there with no cuffs on, bro. If you just got sentenced to life in prison and you're that big of a dude, look at the size of him.
They come
to
right
all
up
these
behind
COs.
you. Yep.
They wouldn't even
Right?
only cuffed him; they would have shackled him.
Hell yeah. Like, dude, he just got found guilty, bro. He could fuck them dudes up and run out the courtroom. If that was Jimmy Tahine right now getting life in prison, he would have did a backflip out the window. They didn't even cuff him. They don't even got a fucking hand on him. They don't even got a hand on him. Not even a hand.
They must have not been threatened by much.
Look at the size of him compared to all these dudes. And look, you got to go in the elevator to go into Holden. That's the elevator right there. Remember I told you it's all elevators in there?
Yep.
Look at, he's still in the hallway without cuffs. They didn't even shackle him and he got in the elevator. Bro, he got in the elevator with 3 COs without no fucking handcuffs. He could have beat the shit out them COs. Smacked one of them. At that point, what do you care? You just got life. What are they going to give you, a fucking... Like, you know what I mean? You could bite one... If he's a psycho, he could bite one of their fucking noses off. I'm just saying, think about it. Right? What are they going to give him? They're going to give him more time? They didn't even... Listen, I've been in that elevator many times. They didn't even go in. They didn't even shackle him, handcuff him in the elevator. Like right there behind that door, you think they would have been throwing the cuffs on him. They didn't even do that. That means they took a whole trip with him downstairs. Well, actually, they probably put him upstairs into the holding cells for waiting for shipment. Oh, they took him all the way downstairs. He's still in the hallway. Was that Margot Nash that went outside with him? Was that Margot?
I don't know. I just seen the back of her head. I can't see no video though.
Oh, the video's not up? Oh man, I'm bugging out. My bad.
Probably could have been Margot. It kind of looks like it.
They screaming at Riley, right in Riley's face. Look at Riley. He stood there at the end. Look at him. See Riley?
Yeah, right in the middle of those two guys.
Right in the middle. Big Ed had a lot to say to him. Look at this. I hope it was worth it to you, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, he knows what the truth is. You hearing this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's sad.
This is crazy, man. You son of a bitch, you know what the truth is. The truth is October 1st. And look who's right there. You see who's sitting right there, his little head peeking out? Is that Paul or is that Downing? Ryan Downing. They're right there, right behind the CO. He jumps up. Watch, he gets up. See right there. Who's that? That's one of them right there who gets up with the vest on. I think that's Paul.
That might be Paul.
And there goes, what do you call it? Ryan right there. You see Ryan? Look at Ryan, though, the way he's acting when this is happening. He's acting real funny. Look at him. Let's look at Ryan's face. You see Ryan's face right there?
Yeah.
Can you see my
Yep.
pointer?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see your pointer.
There's Ryan's face right there. Right? When they start yelling. Right? So peep it. He gets up. He says, "You're a liar. You're a liar." Ryan's right there. This is Paul, I think, right here, right? Paul dipped. He's out. He's like, "I'm out of here." Why you gotta leave so fast, Paul? Is that Paul? It's gotta be.
It looks like it.
You son of a bitch. And look at the way he's looking at Big Ed, right? He's staring at him, right? Look at his face. Like got his tongue and shit.
Look at all the CEOs around Big Ed.
Yeah, all the CEOs are around Big Ed, but yet they just sentenced a dude to life, and there wasn't not even the presence like that. But look at Ryan. Ryan's a pretty big dude. Remember how he said he was a tall dude? Look at how tall Ryan is. Ryan's pretty fucking tall, man. Because he's almost the same size as Ed. And Ed's like 6'3", he said at that time.
6'2".
Yeah, so he's got to be at least 6 feet.
God damn.
You son of a bitch.
Look, he got his hand on Big Ed. Ryan?
Is he?
Look.
You're a liar, son of a bitch. You're lying. Lying.
Look.
You son of a
It looks like he pulled them back.
Why are you pulling him back, bro?
bitch. Let's go. Step out. Step out of the
Yep, that was Paul, right? I would take it. That's all his family. That's all his family that's leaving. That's all Janet's family who's leaving. Who's the dude with a fucking hat on? There's a dude with a hat that just walked by. A fucking hat in the courtroom? What the fuck's a dude doing with a hat in the courtroom? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that with a hat on?
Probably one of his friends.
Bro, you can't wear a hat in court, bro.
Everybody knows you can't wear a hat in court.
God damn, man.
Make sure they're out there.
Who's this dude right here? There goes Trisha.
Trisha.
Is that Pops right there? Damn, poor Ed, man. He's tripping. She falls back. She's still fighting. Trisha.
He's up in front of him. He met him out in the hall.
Look at how many people are coming out this fucking courtroom.
Where's Artie?
Was he there?
Took the words right out of my mouth, Kevy Kev.
This dude right here, he was in the courtroom, wasn't he? I mean, in the parole hearing, this guy right here looks like the same dude.
And so Judge McDaniel had ordered no outburst at the time the verdict was issued, and indeed there was none. However, you saw what happened after the verdict was announced, and I believe after Judge McDaniel had left the courtroom. It did appear to us that as Eddie O'Brien was being led away by his guards, that a voice
That might have been Marco in the hat.
father called out and said, Eddie, we love you and we know you're innocent, something of that nature. And then we...
Look at this shit. Sexual obsession murder trial. Bro, if this is not the biggest crock of shit.
Big time.
How could it be sexual obsession when she was never assaulted?
But still, like, even like to put that together, they had like the way they worded it, like it just doesn't make any sense.
saw as the camera...
I mean, I get it. I guess like how intimate the stabbings were, you could kind of make it, I guess, like say it was sexual, like, but
I mean,
it's not.
Your boy Artie's here.
He's here.
When you say intimate, I feel more.
The defense put in the witness list, I couldn't go to the trial. What up, Artie? Great to have you here, brother. Tell me you stay, Artie. Artie, you coming on tonight, bro? You're here every night, man. Come up and talk to us.
Camera wheeled over. Big Eddie O'Brien, as he's known, the senior Eddie O'Brien, appeared to turn to the prosecutor, it appeared, Tom Riley, and said, "You're a lying son of a bitch." Bob Honecker, did it appear to you? And
I give this guy credit, man. He said it just like, "You're a lying son of a bitch." He said that on Court TV, man. Good for you, buddy.
Well, yes, that happens on occasion where either defendants or people associated with the defendant.
I was at the verdict, so you was at the verdict.
Right,
Where
so
were
he
you?
was there.
So let's find him, Artie.
He wasn't at the trial, but he was at the verdict.
Let's find Artie. Artie, where are you, bro? What were you wearing? We could find you. Don't worry about it. We'll find you, Artie. There goes our boy Mikey. I mean Kevin.
And there was no show of emotion from the defendant.
Keith Nicholson.
Keith. Did I say Keith? Did I say
You
something
said
else?
Kevin.
My bad.
Can you hand that to the court officer, please, sir? I have a 95-1535-001 Commonwealth versus...
I left before the bullshit started.
Yeah, he's the one that ran out of the place.
Is the defendant guilty or not guilty?
What I kept thinking.
Guilty to what, sir?
I don't think Ryan. I mean, Paul. Was one of them there? I don't know if one of them was there.
No, only one of them was at the parole hearing.
One of the kids had a prom or some shit, right?
Nah, they both were there, bro.
Case. Want to
Look at Ed.
seek your
Look at poor Ed.
own counsel.
Damn, man. Look at poor Ed, bro.
Sad.
Poor Ed, man. Hey, little Ed, man. Eddie O, man. Shooting informants, not drugs. When you talk to Ed, man, tell him that we went over the footage of his dad crying in court. That shit is heart-wrenching, man. He loves his son, man, huh? He fucking loves his son. Like,
Talk to him every day. He definitely loves his son.
I mean, god damn, dude. Everybody was crying. Who's these other people?
Man.
Yeah.
They share the same name, man. I got that. Let me tell you, man. Shit.
And the question is, were these people who got all this love? The question is, the people who have all this love, Artie. The question is, yeah, exactly. The question is, Artie, someone that has all this love for their son, would they have the hate for Janet? just to protect their son. Because you got to have hate for Janet. If you know your son's guilty, but you love your son, that means that you got all this love. So that means you would have to have hate to even justify what happened to Janet if he did it for your son's freedom. I mean, how can you be so loving, crying like that? Yet, if you think, even if there's just a little bit of thought that your son could have done this, or you're protecting your son, let's just say, as Adi would say, because Adi thing is that they're all lying and that he's protecting his son. So that means he loves his son, but he hated Janet, and Janet deserved that, and his son just had a bad day. I mean, he didn't have a bad day. He didn't throw a rock at the window. He didn't steal a bike. He didn't, that didn't happen. It wasn't regular shit. It was horrible. So I can't see the same guy who's crying, has all that passion, all that love for his son, at the same time would have that much hate for Janet to even not even care about her. I don't think that if he thought his son really did it or knew his son did it, because then Adi, you would be saying that his son fooled him. I don't think that Eddie could fool Big Ed. Do you think that? Do you think little Eddie's that big of a manipulator? He could fool Big Ed and fool his brother? I mean, shit. If you fooled Big Ed, okay, cool, but you definitely ain't fooling fucking Ma Dukes.
He said it, man. He said he when he they asked him in that interview years later. He come from a Irish Catholic family, and it was built on respect, love, and honor. He reminded us that he was third generation in that neighborhood, just like many others in that neighborhood.
Kev, the nurse won't bring me coffee. Beep and yell at her, please. Can you hit her with the horn and tell the nurse?
They won't bring you coffee? Hey! Hey! Give Renee a cup of coffee, will ya?
Paul Jr. testified to the grand jury he went into the house after Revere Beach to get a lollipop. Meanwhile, Jeannie said he was in there for 20 minutes. Oh, shit. You read that too, Brilliant?
Yep.
He went in the house to get a fucking lollipop?
He actually said he was going to get something to eat, and he ended up getting a lollipop, which was a little suspect, which made me lean towards a little bit towards his way. But I'm telling you, I'm almost 100% Ryan had something to do with it.
A lollipop? What kind of lollipop?
I don't know, but he ate a lollipop.
Well, he likes lollipops. He likes all types of lollipops.
Was it
Disclaimer.
a blow pop?
He might have liked Adi's lollipop.
Was it a blow pop?
Could have been, possibly.
Let's see if we can find Adi. We're on the hunt for Adi. Where are you, Adi?
Oh, he said, you're wrong, Jay. You're wrong. God damn.
I'm only wrong when I'm right.
Hey, Adi, you out there?
You all caught up?
Why don't you want to talk about the kids, Adi?
Adi, why didn't they cuff him up?
Yeah, here we go. We'll see if we can find Adi coming out of there. What are you wearing, Adi? What were you wearing?
Just look for the jack-o'-lantern.
You're a lying son of a bitch.
Is that Adi holding?
You're lying. Lying. You son of a
That ain't Adi right there, is it? No.
bitch.
I think that's his father.
Yeah, is that Adi right there?
No, I think that's the Paul Senior.
Where are you, Artie? Why ain't you with the family? And where's Carol? Which one's Carol? Let's go back. Let's see if they scan the room.
All right, bring this by any is going to be disappointed because I will not tolerate any.
You notice how they had a black judge, man?
Yeah, that's weird.
Mr. Ford O'Brien, indictment 95-1535.
You're about to discuss this matter with
the jury.
Considering, and when I say that, when I mean that, what I say is considering the law that they're trying to pass. I'm saying that meaning considering all the shit that Boston went through with the racist bullshit in the underbelly of Boston, with the stop and frisk to Sean Ellis, and now Riley a week later becomes Attorney General. They're trying to pass the law for the juvenile crime, and they're using him as the poster child as a super predator. But they're gonna just pass that law and just go after all the people in the lower income communities, which is mostly populated by Puerto Rican, Dominican, Black, and of course white people too. So it's kind of like it's weird. It's kind of as if like, hey, look, we have a guy, he's on our side about the super predator law. Like it's okay to change the juvenile law. Even this judge, he agrees with it. He put him away for life. It's okay. We're after super predators to make it be okay for them to target young black males in the juvenile system. So let's be clear. That's what I'm saying.
Would you hand that to the court officer, please, sir?
the jury may be seated.
Like it just seems everything was strategic with Riley, the way he wanted to frame it up. Like he did no wrong. I don't see Yachty. I'm looking around. I'm scanning for him. He might be way in the back. Because their family was tucked in the back.
Brian, that we could observe from this. No outburst at the
Who's been
him decision in a
The judge, as I understand it, felt that there was no real evidence to support that and that it would have been a red herring. But it's now been thrown out there to the world. And I guess the reason...
They did a wonderful job from the very first day until the end. I'd like to thank the jury for having enough courage to come back with a verdict of guilty for a 17-year-old.
Carrie Ann, what's up? Carrie Ann. Do you still feel the same way, Carrie Ann? What did you say right here for a 17-year-old? Did your son have any issues growing up? Because I know, you went on and you had a rough paper route after this.
To come back with a verdict of guilty for a 17-year-old, it took a lot of courage, and I'm sure
It took a lot of courage to put a 17-year-old in Walpole State Prison when he did it when he was 15. It takes a lot of courage to lock a kid up, for sure.
I'm sure they didn't do this very easily. I'm sure this took a lot of decision and a lot of thinking. This wasn't an easy thing for them, and
Was it an easy thing for you?
they showed courage, and I'd like to thank them.
Would you have liked to have heard from Eddie on the stand?
No.
Why not? Why wouldn't you want to hear from Eddie on the stand? That's interesting.
I was going to say the same thing.
She does look like Janet.
And remember, her father's friend and coworker was on the jury too.
Yeah.
Why? She said. Why? Let's hear.
Because he'd lie.
Because he'll lie.
He's not going to say he did it, so
He's not going to say he did it.
what was the point?
What was the point? Okay.
Any reason why he was in the house would just be a lie, and I it wouldn't make me feel any better. So it was better off that he didn't take the stand. I'd rather not hear from him.
Might have made the jury think differently.
At ARTIE Ortiz, did you tell the kids all the lies you told us? That's what someone asked ARTIE. I didn't ask that. Still isn't saying it because he didn't do it. I mean, he's still saying it. I mean, if you're watching this, Carrie Ann, if you do catch this on a replay, be clear. R.I.P. to your mother, Janet Downing. I hope what happened to you and your family is terrible, horrible. And we don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe Eddie did do this. Maybe he manipulated everybody at 15. Maybe when he took this truth serum at 15 years old, this right here, Carrie Ann, because we see you at 20. You're a young lady right there. Did you ever see this video when he was 15?
Hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
You didn't hurt Janet Downing?
No.
Did you kill her?
No.
Now we see you at 20 right here, Carrie Ann. We see you at 20. Beautiful young lady. Now it's crazy. That was 30 years ago. You're 50 years old. 51, going on 51 years old. You're on the 5th level of life. Your son is 30 something years old. He was only 2 at the time. And here you are. Do you still feel the same way? I'm talking to the young Carrie Ann right now. Carrie Ann, you said he was lying. Did you know about the truth serum? Did you know that he took the truth serum and that he passed it? Did you know that? You think Eddie was that slick? You think Eddie has the mental capacity to do that? You think Eddie's that solid? Do you think that his father, who was crying, shaking, the same guy who used to help your mother out, the one who talked to Paul, the one, your brother Paul, the one who put the hands on your mother? He told Paul he needs to calm the fuck down, that guy? The guy in the neighborhood that would look out for all you young kids, probably looked out for you before. Probably told you a couple of things. The nice guy, the guy who said, hey, you want a cheeseburger? You know that guy? Good dude in the neighborhood, right? Him. You think that guy got all the love, or do you think that he's lying? Do you think that you think that, well, obviously at this point in time, young Kerry, you think that he's lying? You think that he loves his son so much that he thinks it's that that whatever happened to Janet's you problem, not his problem. Or maybe he's mental. Maybe he's just as crazy as Ed, right? They're just all fucking nuts. Maybe Trish is nuts, Ed's nuts, Janie's nuts. Everybody's cooked. But yet, Artie's fine. Same guy that was looking for the cab key. Same guy that waited hours to get his car towed, a fucking cab towed while his wife was at Mass General, right? Kev?
That's right.
He was fine. He was fine. Hey, Carrie Ann, you still feel the same way if I told you that Artie said this to us?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Did you name your mother's cats, Carrie Ann? Hey, 20-year-old Carrie Ann, this is the future talking. We are in the future. This is a simulation. We are now in the future, Carrie Ann. We talked to Artie in the year of 2025, and he told us that he went in and get the kitties. The question is, did you name the cats? What name do you think she named the cats? You got any good names? Huh, Kev?
Maybe
Yeah.
Kitty.
Yeah. Snowball?
Snowball's
a good name.
Artie, did she name the fucking cats? What other cat hair was on your mother? Did you know your mother had cat hair on her when she passed away? Did you get to that? Did that that was a large area of inquiry. Did you know that? We're in the future. We talked to Margot Nash in the future, Carrie Ann. And in the future, in 2025, the older now, she aged a little bit, right? As we all do, and you did too. She said there was it was a big area of inquiry. This was her words. It was a big area of inquiry, the feline hair. Did you know that?
They found several feline hairs, white feline hairs.
So that was Snowball. And what was the
And
other one?
Brown.
And Brown. What do you think?
And they found canine hair too, which we know
what
would
do you think
relate
he
to
named
the
the
fucking dog.
Before we go, okay, we get it with the dog, but what do you think he named the cat? She named the cat, the brown cat. Do you got a good name, Brilliant?
Oh, I do.
No, I don't.
Go ahead. What do you think she named the brown cat?
Go ahead, Kevy Kev.
Damn, Kev, you just had a brain fart, man?
No.
I mean, them cats are running all over the house. Hold on, I think I see a cat.
Coco.
Coco. Okay. Hey, Carrie Ann, did you know about why don't we ask Barrels? Barrels, did Carrie Ann name the cats?
Absolutely not.
Oh shit. Did Carrie Ann own the kittens?
Absolutely not.
Thank you, Barrels. We're in the future, Carrie Ann. There's a cop in the future. His name's Officer Barrows. He's in Duxbury, right? He's a Duxbury cop. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Dighton,
a Duxbury
isn't
cop.
it?
Oh, Dighton. Excuse me. Yeah, he's a Dighton cop. Thank you. Brilliant. He's a Dighton cop. And yeah. He's in the future, and he says you didn't own any kittens. Would you believe it?
God damn. Snowball and Coco.
Embarrassed, don't lie.
What else do you got to say, 20-year-old Carrie Ann?
I mean, I'd hate to say. Well, wait a minute. Disclaimer. I'm glad we named the cats because they had a fucking dog named Joshua. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Let's go, Carrie Ann. And they still never mentioned the dog.
I think the verdict puts closure on
Puts closure on Artie. Yep. Go ahead. Keep going.
having to deal with who did it and
Exactly. Who did it? With who did it? Just like I said, she was gonna say Artie too. Artie, man, she had your back.
Is there any way to put closure on this? Does this verdict do that?
I think the verdict puts closure on
Hold on. Hold that thought, Carrie Ann. You're now going into the future. You ready? Poof. We're in the future. Before you say Artie or who did it, remember what Artie's going to say in the year of 2025. You ready for this?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Woo! Okay, think about it. All right, go back. Now, what are you going to say? You didn't change your mind? Well, she's thinking deep, too. Look at them eyes. She's about to say your name, Artie.
having to deal with who did it.
With who did it? Well, you know who did it, right? What happened to deal with who did it? You know who did it. You don't want to hear from him. You know it was him. You knew it was Eddie. Eddie could do this, right? This fucking guy, the 6'4", big baby face killer, could do this, right, Brilliant?
Right.
He fucking did it. So who cares about the closure? Who did it? Who gives a fuck? We know it was Eddie. Eddie did this shit.
If she's lying, she'll look up to God, man. She'll look up. She'll look up to God.
And
Hold on a minute. What the fuck is Kevy talking about, man? Kevy, you need to go back to sleep, Kev. He'll look up to God.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Is Kevy?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Because he said that he don't wish anybody see what he saw, right? But he didn't go into the house till 4 or 5 hours later when the body was already gone by then. So what did he really see? If he wasn't in there when it happened.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
The kitty litter box, though. That's the funniest thing. He didn't just say he went in to get the kitty. He grabbed the kitty litter box. Like, so, like, honestly, like, you would grab the kitty litter box, like, but you had cats at your house, though. Didn't your wife have cats? Did your wife have cats? Because you wouldn't need a kitty litter box if your wife had cats. And then where were you taking the cats? I mean, and you admitted you lied, Artie. You remember you lied, right, Artie? Why'd you lie to us, man? What the fuck, Artie, man? Damn, Artie, why'd you lie? Where's Norman Corey at, man? Norman is pissed at you. He don't like you too much, man. Norman's a savage.
God damn, Norman.
This is what you said. I said the cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it. Well, we're running with it. I mean, we're running with it so much, man. We're running right over you. And I see how you really are. I went in for the dog food. So wait a minute, you didn't even go in for the dog. You went in for the dog food. And yeah, I know you're going to say I'm lying, but whatever. So after all this shit, you're lying. Don't you think the family been through enough when they see this shit?
Right.
You playing games?
Puts closure on having to worry about.
Oh, she looked up. Oh no, look at that. Oh, what are you looking up at?
God damn, she's looking up at God, man. She lied.
Whoa, who you talking to?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, bro?
Does she believe Eddie O'Brien, Carrie Ann, in October 1st of 1997, 30 years ago, well, almost 30 years ago now? On this particular date, anyway. Does she believe Officer Barrows, we're in the future? Can you please put your demolition suit on, please, sir? Demolition man. Thank you, sir.
Officer Barrows.
Officer Barrows, does she believe Eddie O'Brien is guilty?
Absolutely not.
So she doesn't believe Eddie O'Brien killed her mother?
Absolutely not.
Okay, thank you. Well, we're in the future, Carrie Ann, and there's a guy in the future that can help you out to kind of get to the justice of your mother, and we're trying to get at him. We know him. We talked to one of his clients. One of the clients, his name's Karen Reed, and this is what he thinks about the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This is what he thinks. You're in the future, Carrie Ann.
Yeah. The is it standard in Massachusetts? I hope not. I've never seen that in my life. But if I had a nickel for every time I said I've never seen this in my life as it pertains to the Massachusetts justice system, the criminal justice system, I'd have a lot of nickels. I've never seen that happen. It should never have happened. It's abhorrent to the system of justice in which we work. Those kinds of conflicts of interest they just can't stand. But they did.
But they did. His name's Alan Jackson. You never know. You might meet him real soon, Carrie Ann, in the future. He might decide to say a few words about this case. You just never know, Carrie Ann. What are you thinking about up there? What's up there? You all right? What are you looking for?
Having to worry about ever seeing him on the street or having to
Worrying about seeing him on the street?
worry about him ever doing it again. For my family, we've lost our mother, and that's never going to change. My child has lost his grandmother, and that won't change, but you move on. You still have life, and you move on. You just try to live it the best you can. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Good job. Look at this guy.
Kid.
Good job, kid. You just got me the fucking attorney general job.
Way to follow that script.
Oh, good looking out. Holy shit. God damn, son.
God damn, Riley, answer your email.
Wait. Oh man. Good job, kid. You just got me the new Attorney General's job. Good looking out. We just changed the law. We got a black judge to side with us. Everything's going according to my fucking plan. Would you believe it? We're going to be locking everybody up. And did you know, you're in the future, ladies and gentlemen, did you know that's exactly what happened? He locked everybody up. Everybody got locked up. Him and Governor Weld, they locked everybody up. They didn't start changing the laws until 2013 for juveniles. They were locking everybody up. Oh, juvenile offender. See you later. Put him in jail. Lock him the fuck up. He's a predator. See you later. He got caught with drugs, crack. Lock him up.
He was just worried about this picture being taken right here.
Hey, Mr. Riley, you're 82 years old. I just want to tell the 52-year-old Mr. Riley.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown!
In the year 2025, see, in 1997, you were a hero. But in the year 2025, you're a clown.
You are a clown! A clown!
Look at how happy she was. Artie, this is when he talks for you. Look at him. He talks for you right here. Why were they so scared about this? Think about it. This is 1997. They got the right man. If the truth is on their side, Artie, see, a DA's job, right? We heard it from for our boy, what's his name from Court TV? What's his name? Our guy.
Vinny Politan.
Yeah, Vinny. We heard it from Vinny many times. Vinny's a DA. The DA's job is just to find the truth. It ain't about hiding witnesses. It's about bringing all the evidence forward. It's about bringing everything to find the truth. Why'd you pull back on the DNA? The same way Hank Brennan pulled back on Higgins and pulled back on the Alberts and didn't bring them on the stand. He held them back. He didn't want to bring the truth out. He didn't want to catch them up. He didn't want to do that. He did everything to hide the truth. And you did the same thing here. The parallels are insane. You hid the DNA, right? And then the first thing you do, this is October 1st of 1997, you do a press conference, and this fucking guy, Artie Ortiz, who you probably know did it, or excuse me, Artie, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. He's a third-party culprit regardless. Right? He was there. He had the key. He had intent. He got kicked out the house. Whatever it might be, we got a witness. He was definitely a third party, right? And that should have gave you enough reason to run that DNA profile to somebody else, whether it's Artie's or not. So be clear, Artie. I'm not saying it's you. But by the law, there was enough to run that DNA for a third party because that's his fucking job, is to find the truth. His job is to find the truth. His job ain't to defend, to protect rights. His job ain't to do that. His job is just the truth. His evidence is his bond. His word is his bond. But he hid the fucking truth, Artie. And in a press conference, after he finds the biggest case in them times, 95 to 97, the 15-year-old sexual obsession, gavel to gavel, Court TV, Vinny Politan knows everything about this story. What does he do? He talks about you, Artie. He talks about you, and he cleans you up real good. The same way if they found Karen Reed guilty, Hank Brennan would have been cleaning up Higgins, cleaning up Big Bad Brian A. But, you know, it went different for Karen. But look at how he cleaned you up in real time. Let's go back to 1997. Let's go back before they killed Biggie. Let's go back.
Any other questions?
Can we hear from Artie? It's appropriate. Can we hear from him? I don't want to
Listen, he has been a terrible injustice has been done.
A terrible injustice has been done
By even bringing a man who
and is he looking right at you, Artie? Who's he looking at? Is he looking at you? Artie, is he looking at you?
I don't know.
Huh?
Answer him, Artie.
Artie, did you tell Riley this?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Did you tell Riley that in 1997? Artie. Artie.
You know what else? You know what?
Artie. Artie, it was the summer of 95. Artie. Is he looking at you, Artie?
Did you sell weed to him, Artie?
And it was totally innocent into this case and injecting his name into this
case.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Did he help you out, Artie? When you picked up 10 years later? Was he? Why don't we Google that, Norman Corey? 10 years later, in 2005, was he still active as a DA? Was he still practicing? Was he a lawyer? Did he have anything to do with Artie? Artie, did you make a call to him and say, "Hey, I just got caught up on this 209A"? Huh?
That's the sound of the police.
Can't make this shit up, man.
It's fundamentally wrong.
It's fundamentally wrong. Okay.
And extremely unfair to him.
Extremely unfair to him. Okay, but did Artie tell you this? Did he tell you this?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
And did he tell you what he seen in there?
That was it. And what I seen.
That was it. What did you see, Artie?
To this day,
Mr. Riley.
I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
He doesn't wish anybody to see what he saw, and he was crying.
Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him out of my car. Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown!
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown!
You then texted.
Does this sound familiar, people?
Your wife, Brian Albert, and Nicole Albert, quote, tell them the guy never went in the house, correct?
Yeah, that's part of the same text. Yes.
Mr. McCabe, who was the guy that you were referring to? Does he have a name?
That would be John O'Keefe.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
Clown! You are a clown! A clown! You are a clown!
You wrong.
There's absolutely no indication, no item of evidence, anything that would point in
What? There's no item of evidence. What? Yo.
You wrong. You wrong.
No item of evidence.
in that direction. So,
In that direction.
it's just terribly unfair.
Terribly unfair.
Sure.
Here he is. Yeah, that was Paul. He's sitting right next to him. See him?
It must have been very hard for you to believe that it was your best friend who took your mother's life. When did you start to realize that that was true?
It took a while. I'm not really sure when it hit, but it hit hard. Probably days after when I found out when he got arrested. That's when it really started to hurt. And I like to thank Tom Riley, his staff, the police officers, their staff, and the mothers and my friends that all had to go through this. They went through a lot, and I love them all for doing what they had to do, because they all did a good job.
Ryan, was there any part of you today that had any empathy for Eddie O'Brien, seeing your best friend getting sent away?
No. No. Not at all.
Good
I
job.
see you coming into the courtroom every afternoon with your school bag. How have you been able to go on with things? How is it that you get through class? And how do you and your sister...
That look kills me.
You coming into the courtroom every afternoon with your school bag. How have you been able to go on with things? How is it that you get through class? And
He rolled his eyes right here. Okay. You talking to me?
able to go on with things. How is it that you get through class? And how do you and your sister and brother do it?
You just do it. Some of my brothers and sisters still go to class, but like my sister went to class today. She had a lot to do. I have it a little easier because I don't really miss that many classes, but I'm not really missing much, so it's pretty good. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. You know?
You would think you'd be a little more emotional.
You know, it's crazy, but I want to bring up something that was brought up earlier.
To join us for many times
You
throughout
know,
this trial.
he didn't even say anything about his mother.
Peter Driscoll started with me today. Tom Riley echoes it. He says, look, Bob George had theories. Tom Riley had facts. And the biggest facts that he...
All right, Mr. Foreman, members of the jury, and this includes the alternate jurors as well, even though you...
Go ahead, brother. You want to talk? Go ahead.
No, he didn't. I mean, he didn't even say anything about his fucking mother, man. You know, he didn't never mention Janet once.
Nope. Nope.
That was emotionless.
I mean, at least her daughter said, geez, my son won't be able to, know his grandmother. And
O'Brien's actions the case, but I
just that was at the time, or I'm referring to you.
Has that been filed in docket?
The steadfast support of so many people in his innocence for so long may very well be a barrier to his ever accepting responsibility. The steadfast support of so many people in his innocence for so long may very well be a barrier to his ever accepting responsibility for them.
Really? So it's our fault. So it might be a barrier. Hold on a minute. Watch out for this. Here, you got to move. You might need a barrier for this woman. All right, here comes something.
Clown. You are a clown. A clown.
It might be a fucking barrier. It might be a barrier, kid. Say it for me real quick.
Might be a barrier.
Yeah, it might be a
fucking barrier.
A fucking barrier, kid. It might be a barrier to his fucking innocence. That's the reason why. I mean, to his accepting accountability. He might not be saying that he did it because we keep thinking he's innocent, so he's loving it. He's getting a kick out of this. He thinks it's a big joke. It's a barrier. You know what a barrier is?
Like a Jersey barrier?
It could be a New York barrier.
God damn.
Could be a force field barrier. What type of barriers do you like?
God damn.
How about the sandbags that help the waves not crash through?
Well, there you go. It's a protective barrier. A mass pike barrier?
A buffer zone barrier? God
a buffer
damn.
zone?
For this.
What about
Because
a
to
sound
do
barrier?
so,
Let's hear her.
What about a sound barrier?
and the Middlesex District Attorney's Office would urge you to look very carefully at that. The loss that the Downing family has suffered cannot be overstated. It is tremendous to think of those children losing their mother in circumstances where they don't even have some nameless stranger to blame. It's someone that they knew that they brought into that house. And Mr. O'Brien is very fortunate that he has the support of his family. But as noted in our letter, he has some deep denial based upon the overwhelming evidence that was admitted. And the steadfast support of so many people in his innocence for so long may very well be a barrier to his ever accepting responsibility for this, because to do so would be to basically admit that their trust and belief was wrong. And so those are the concerns that we would like to bring to the table when the board is reaching its decision. I thank you for the opportunity to speak to you.
Thank you. No problem. I can't believe she's a DA, dude. That's fucking horrible. Like, we're all fucked. If your case goes in front of her, you're done.
Sure. Smoked.
Smoked.
We're at the final phase of the hearing, so we're going to turn it back to you, Attorney Cunha.
Can I just ask one question?
Sure.
And this is directed towards you, counsel.
Yes.
The Rule 30 motion, has that been filed and docketed, or?
No, but I can assure you it's not a smokescreen. I am not involved in that. Other counsel are, one of whom is actually present here today.
It's not a smokescreen. That's right.
The other thing I'd like to say is I was very cognizant of the fact that this was not a forum to retry the case. I did present a brief addendum to identify some of the issues that the SJC identified, which I understood was the official version of the offense, including what I think is a demonstration that the the bra issue is a non-issue. But again, I started by saying that we didn't want to retire the case. That's not what we're here for, although it seems like there seems to be some interest in that in terms of,
Question.
the strength of the what is perceived as the strength of the prosecution case. Let me just say this. And just one thing. Ms. Lynch said that Mr. O'Brien denied to this board that he had shown the knife to the Midnight employee. That was not my understanding of his testimony. He said that he did bring it. He did bring it. He said what he denied was that he owned the knife. He said I never said I owned the knife. That was what the denial was. So what is the as I understand from all of your questions, your and when I say your, I'm referring to you, members of distinguished members of the board. You're trying to figure out, is he, as one of the, well, maybe more than one of the Downing family members said, is he a monster? Is he a psychopath? That's what as you're evaluating this in terms of whether he would in fact be law-abiding and it would be not inconsistent with the public welfare. And I'd suggest that was at the time, there was, and I think, Dr. Bonner, you referenced this at the time, that there was a profiling. And part of it was Mr. McCreary. I disagree that the government couldn't have at least tried to introduce his expert testimony, because that's what an expert is. They offered opinions. They didn't even try. I think they didn't try because I don't think it held water. But again, I'm not trying to retry the case. But the profile that was presented at the time of the transfer hearing was that this was a person who not only lacked empathy but wasn't capable of empathy. That it was somebody who lacked an ability to form meaningful connections, who was cold and calculating. That was the profile, and it seems to me that that's the profile that is, or at least the potential for that, is what is concerning to this board. Well, I'd suggest that there is no evidence of that. I'm not a psychologist.
No shit.
But I'm not unsophisticated in these matters either. I've handled over 80 murder cases at the trial, mostly trial, some appellate level. And what is absolutely striking to me, and I'm asking you to consider this, is where's the evidence of that? I understand the nature of the crime, and I understand, as Mr. Coleman said, that you have to consider that he did it. I get that. And I started out by saying we're not challenging that verdict. This is not the forum. I understand that. But where else is the evidence? It is, okay, so my experience in this is empirical, not academic, but I've never seen anybody, nor have I heard of anybody, who has that profile, who there isn't some manifestation of it in 29 years. There's none. One of the things that Dr. Kinshirf said, I think it was in his report, is he said that a psychopath will in fact say anything. And
we said that with Jimmy, right? If he had that in him, it would have showed his ugly face upstate, right?
Yeah, he would have, if he had any kind of, explosiveness to him, any kind of conflict with, being talked down to or made fun of, he would have flexed on it. And he never did.
This lawyer did pretty good, though. He was a little tongue-tied, but he did all right.
Everybody knows you're better off before a parole board if you say, I did it.
Yep.
This is what I learned from it.
Yep.
As Dr. Kinshirf said, a psychopath would say anything, including that.
Ooh.
Why not?
Why not?
If that's what you want to hear, that's what I'm going to tell you.
Right. And why not blame it on somebody else? Why not say I was raped? Why not say that I was young? Why not say that, make up another story, right? And play the victim. Why say I didn't do it? Knowing the outcome. You know what the fuck you're gonna get then. And if he's playing a sick game, wouldn't he want to say he did it and kind of explain why he did it? And and go back to his little hole and feel good about it?
Kind of like the way Artie's going about it right now.
Yeah.
But that's not what you're hearing. What? And with respect to the characteristics of this profile that you're being asked to adopt, not only is there no evidence of psychopathy.
Who's hiding something? Eddie O? What's he hiding, Norman? Talk to us.
In 29 years, in a very difficult environment. Nobody is going to suggest to this board that it's a day at the beach being in prison. It's a difficult environment. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of opportunity to offend, to manifest characteristics that are consistent with that profile, and there's none. And not only are there none, but there's absolute evidence to the contrary.
Exactly.
The most striking thing to me as I was preparing this case is the ability that Mr. O'Brien has demonstrated to not only maintain relationships with his family, which a lot of times people do fall away, but to make new friends. And not just friends. I ask you to read the letters of support that he received, that we submitted to this board and that I cited in my perhaps overly long, also 26-page submission to the board. People said, students that he didn't know, people who said, when I have a problem, I call Ed. I know I'm going to get somebody I can talk to, somebody who's going to listen to me, somebody who's going to care. Much was made. If anything, the empathy that Edward Shannon O'Brien has demonstrated through the years is, in my experience, extraordinary for somebody who's on the inside. Not just for somebody who was incarcerated at the age of 15 and went upstate, as they say, at 17.
Yep.
He has not only been able to maintain, as I said, maintain family relationships, but able to form friendships, real friendships, all of which is contrary to the profile that you're being asked to adopt. He has helped others. And one of the things in those letters that you see, and I quote some of them in my submission, is people who are witnessing what he did, about how he tried to include other prisoners, how he tried to bring other prisoners in, how he tried to get programming for other prisoners. I'd suggest that is absolutely inconsistent with the profile that you're being asked to adopt. I don't know the answer to Dr. Bonner's question, whether somebody, because I understand you have to assume he did. I don't know the answer to whether or not the kind of rigorous therapy that you suggest would be appropriate, whether that's absolutely necessary. All I can do is say that it doesn't appear so. Assuming as you did, and I'm not assuming this he did it, but I'm assuming, taking your point of view, he is an extremely strong candidate for parole based on all of the evidence that you have before him in the course of his incarceration over the course of 29 years. There is nothing in the course of that 29 years that says that he has not met the burden that he has before this board. He has, I suggest the evidence is to the contrary, that he's somebody who has, in fact, matured, who has grown up, and in an extremely difficult environment, has developed into a caring, person, somebody who puts himself out for others, and someone who would continue to do that if released on parole. With that, we're asking you to release him under appropriate conditions.
Yeah.
Under appropriate
And he's like, yeah, all right, motherfucker, that ain't happening, bro.
restrictions and with community supervision, as is appropriate.
You know that ain't happening.
Thank you. Mr. O'Brien
Eddie knows it ain't happening. Eddie's like, good looking out, bro, but that shit ain't happening.
is all set.
Thank you.
He knows, but he's not losing hope.
No, he's not losing hope, but he knew that parole. It wasn't happening with parole. There's no way. He already knows that.
Thank you, everybody. That concludes today's hearing.
Can I go back and talk? Yeah.
And I guess that shit was
This
8
meeting
hours
is no
long.
longer being.
Say what?
Big Ed told me that the parole hearing was 8 hours long.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy.
And Artie sat there the whole time.
I mean, the dude did pretty good. His lawyer, he just, he can't, the lawyer can't, Artie said, yep. The lawyer can't say, listen, dude, like he can't get into the Rule 30. He can't break down all the points that he has, that he knows about. That dude knows all the, if he said he's not involved with the Rule 30, but he knows that Eddie's gunning. He knows based on Eddie's intelligence with the law, he knows that he got some shit in his clip to get that new trial. And he has to go with the with the structure of parole and just be like, all right, he's a good candidate for parole. Here's the reason why.
Now he's getting his ducks in a row.
Here's the reason why he's a good candidate. He can't really say he's not guilty. That's the reason why he's a good candidate. He's got to say, assuming even if he did do it, he's still a good candidate, which he is. But based on that type of crime, even if he was great in there with that type of crime, they might let him out when he's 80 and when some of the family dies off. You know what I mean? When he's got fucking one lung left.
Let's touch upon a point in that with what his lawyer was saying, who was representing him. He said that in the whole 29 years at that time, he would have had at least an incident of explosive behavior or, some kind of anger, anything. And he hasn't.
Stab somebody.
But let's think about let's just think about the first 10 years after this incident. He didn't have no problems in there. He didn't explode. He didn't have a car. He wasn't in a fight. He didn't grab a knife from the kitchen that he was working and fuck shit up for himself.
Yeah, why would he take the
somebody did.
Somebody did, yeah.
Somebody did 10 years later.
And that's a good point. Like, why did he take that approach? Like, if he really did it and he thought he was fucked and he was caught red-handed, why would he take the approach of trying to get out of it? Why wouldn't he just say, hey, this is me. This is who I really am? Because if he really is deep down psycho, this is where he would be great. He would be perfect in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would, if he could stab a woman 98 times, he could stab anybody 98 times. He's big enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't he just say, all right, this is who I am now? Now, that's one way to think about it. And then let's play devil's advocate. Maybe based on the way he got babied and he got back to the barrier, this woman saying he got babied. People say, no, Eddie didn't do it. He went upstate. People there knew his parents or knew the city, knew what he was about. And they seen that he was young. They see the baby face. They sat him at the table. They looked at that DNA evidence when they ran his paperwork. Wow, they never ran that DNA. They're doing this dude wrong. That helped. That kept him out of trouble, because he's on his own now, right? All them old timers are all gone. They're probably half of them are probably dead. Most of them, some of them probably got released. But he's in there by himself now. He's the old timer, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So maybe he just went that route. Maybe that psycho pot never. Maybe if he went psycho like that,
He would have
then,
lived a different life in there.
well, what I'm saying is, then then someone might have stabbed him, because what I'm saying is, if he went psycho in there and he went nuts like that, and he showed that side of himself, then people will stop believing that he did it. And then if people believe
They'd
that
be
he
like,
did it,
fuck that. This dude's nuts. Let's get rid of him.
well, not only is he's nuts, let's get rid of him. I mean, there's
He
plenty of
did what
dudes in
he
there,
was accused of.
but he still would be looked at as no good. Now, did he like the fact that he was looked at as the mayor in there? Basically, what I'm trying to say, like he was looked at as a solid guy. Because if you take that solid guy image away from inmates, right, that shit will break you. Like if you're known in the jail system as a fucking piece of shit, right, like that's it, right? Doesn't matter where you go, right? That's it. So like he had that solid guy image. Did he, did he have to keep himself in line to keep that solid guy image? Because if he stepped out of that line and pulled out a knife or did some weird shit, right? Anything weird, anything spooky, right? Then people will say, yo, man, the dude Eddie, man's a fucking weirdo, bro. You guys are saying he didn't do it. He's fucking over here doing weird shit with this fucking tranny over here. He's over here with this one. He had a knife. He sharpened up a knife. You know what I mean? He's a fucking weirdo, dude. He needs to get checked off the block. Like he did that shit. He's playing all of us. Like, so did he have to keep that up? And I'm just playing devil's advocate. Is that what happened? We don't know, right? One would think that he would snap, right? And at this point, now here's the thing. Okay, now that's at that point. Now 30 years in, he's in Gardner. He's the old timer. He got nothing to prove. He's 45. You think at this point he would snap? At this point, after having 30 years in, some fucking skin beef or somebody comes over to him who only got 5 years in or 2 years in, says, hey, change the TV. You know what I mean? Hey, pick up the trash. Hey, Ed, do me a favor. Shut up. Would he snap then? Would he snap then? Be like, oh yeah, motherfucker, you didn't think I had it in me? I'm about to stab you 98 times. Would he do it then, now that he's the old timer? Because the jail's different now. If any time he could snap and become a sick fuck, it could be right now, because the jails are different. It's different people. Back then it was straight savage. You pull out a knife, someone else pulled out a knife. I don't know if it's still like that. I know Gardner's not like that. I'm pretty sure Shirley is. But that's a different prison. Shirley is more, I mean, I know that shit's off the hook. You know what I mean? I know that's crazy up there. But Walpole was fucking insanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like dudes with blades and things like that, right? I think Shirley Max, that's exactly why they call it Shirley Max. It's more locked down. So I'm just saying, like, is that the reason why he did it? He wanted to keep that solid look and he went that route. And is he that calculated? That's what you got to ask yourself. Is he that calculated? Is he that smart? And people say he is smart. So this all could be a role play. We don't know. And I think that could be hurting him too. Like, as far as people hearing how smart he is, the way he talks, they're like, man, this dude's just too nice of a guy. You know what I mean?
You also brought up a good point earlier today, too. In all these years being in jail with all these different cellmates, someone's going to look for a deal and someone's going to try to get information from them to get less time off their time. And everybody he met loves him. All his cellies loved him, like.
Well, he never showed no weirdo shit to them either. Like, he never
but
said no weird.
he obviously talked to them.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like, none of his cellies are like, yo, I had a conversation with Eddie and he told me that he likes fucking old ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Listen, I had conversation with cellmates before and they confessed the shit to me. And I had to put my earbuds on. And
Exactly my point.
Tell them to stop talking. I'm like, yo, bro, stop telling me shit like that. Telling me about shit that I don't need to know. So, I mean, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. I mean, it doesn't, if you add it all up, like you're saying, what you just added to what I just said, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense. No matter what, it would have slipped out. There's no way in 30 years that it wouldn't have slipped out that he had something to do with it. But then again, why didn't it slip out who did it?
That I'm stuck on. I like.
You know what I
I
mean? Like
just
in
don't
30
know. I
years,
think.
why wouldn't he send that message out to the streets? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that something that he messed up on? Should he have told somebody in the streets, like, yo, listen, man, I need y'all to hit the streets. And when people, you know what I mean? And, you know, whatever you do, when you talk about me, or go to these websites. Why doesn't he populate it on these sites? He got all these free sites, right? Free Eddie,
Well, look at
Truth
what
About
Shooter
Eddie.
says.
But I'm
Look
just
at all the
saying.
stuff Shooter says. We don't know who else is in the chat that was in jail with him. You know.
No, but I'm saying Shooter's saying a lot of stuff, but he's not. Shooter's staying with Adi, so I can only assume that that's coming from somebody, right? That's coming from that side, right? Let me take this real quick. Strange that Adi was divorced almost 20 years ago, granted by the judge based on his violent behavior. The judge cited in his papers and still pops into every hearing, every chat, and online and talks about Eddie. Exactly. But the question when I got, that's a good point, Norman. But the question that I have is why wouldn't Eddie tell people, like, why wouldn't that story get leaked out? Like, you know what I mean? Like a little, like, like a little birdie told me, you know what I'm saying? And like, just get leaked out. This is the real story. And like, you know what I mean? Like on these sites, and can it get leaked out? Maybe it hasn't yet. Maybe it needs to. That's my point. Maybe it fucking needs to.
Maybe it has to, and we just didn't pick up on it. Maybe it has already, and we didn't pick up on it.
What? I mean, what didn't we pick up on?
I don't
What do you
know.
think?
I'm thinking Shooter knows a lot more than anybody, and he's
Right.
claiming it's Artie.
Oh
Like
yeah, he's
everything
on
is
Adi.
Artie. He's hardcore Artie.
Artie.
Everybody knows Artie had something to do with it. That's plain and simple. Just because of the fact that Artie's stuck in our chat, stuck on every online, wherever he can get heard, he's on it.
Do you think that, I mean, well, that's psycho behavior, right? Like, so it's back to that. Like, so is Artie that psycho that he's watching the movements of what's going on so he could jump on the next flight out of here? Or is he really just,
He
or is he
has to know
really,
what's going on to stay one step ahead, or try to stay one step ahead.
or is he really innocent?
You're wrong. He said, you're wrong, Jay.
I'm not wrong. That's why you keep saying I'm wrong, because you know I'm right, Artie. Why don't you come up here and talk, Artie? The cat got your tongue, Artie?
Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
Oh,
Yo,
you're a joke, Jay.
Yo.
Clearly, you're the joke, Artie.
4 or 5
Bro, that's
hours after to get the kitty litter
That's
box.
some fucked up shit, Jay.
What?
I only speak facts and truth, Kevy Kev. You should know that.
Katie got your tongue? Katie got your
Well,
tongue,
that's
Adi?
well, that's the thing, though, Adi. Why are you lying? I mean, like, okay, we got the inconsistencies with Eddie's case, right? Obviously, the jumping, like him getting jumped, that's a tough sell. But what's up with you talking about a cat and you went in the house 4 hours later? Did you go in the house? Yes or no, Adi? Forget the cats, forget the dogs. Did you go in the house 4 hours later? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did the police let you in that house 4 hours later? Yes or no? And you have a right to change your mind. If you're going to tell us right now you didn't, okay, cool. You lied to us for whatever reason. Yes or no right now, Adi? Can you answer me that? You're answering Jay. You're calling him a joke. Did you go in that house 4 or 5 hours later? Yes or no? Please, can you answer me that? Yes, the next day. Oh, man.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
So Adi, man.
What did you see,
hold on.
Artie?
Let me hold on. Let me take this, please, guys. So Adi, chill out. Listen, Adi has a right to change his mind. All right, he lied or whatever. Hold on. Let's not pile on Adi. Artie, please. Just let's not pile on Artie. Damn, that's a tongue twister. Pile on Artie, please. Just maybe he had it wrong. Did you have it wrong, Artie? Is that what it was? You had it wrong. Let's not act like we cracked the case because he said he went in the next day. You didn't crack shit, right? You know what I mean? Life goes on. Let's calm the fuck down, everybody. Please, just do it for your man J.F.K. So, Artie, you want to come up and talk to me, man? Yes, I did. The next day. Wait a minute. Is he back? I'm trying to understand. You went in the next day or you went in 4 or 5 hours later? You went in the next day in the house? Is that what you did? Is that what you're saying? You went in the next day? Because I don't know. Audie's he's an older gentleman. He might be getting caught up talking to people. I want to make sure I'm getting this right.
Yeah,
You went in.
he also could be bringing up the fact that if you add 5 hours after 10 o'clock at night.
I get all that. We get all that, bro. You got to stop volunteering information, Kev. Because that's what he'll run with next. You know what I mean? That's not what he was thinking about. I can assure you of that. But now that you said it, he might say you're right. The day, yes, my bad. The day, what day? What day? The same day? 4 or 5 hours later, when you were sitting there, when your car was getting towed, did you go in the house that night, like that day, within them hours? Was the crime scene? Did you go in right after the same night she got taken out? That same space and time. The police were still in the next day. Okay, the next day you went in. Okay, now we're clear. The next day you went in. So the question is, why did you say 4 or 5 hours later you went in the house to get the kitty litter and the cats? Why'd you say about the kitty litter and the cats? No. Goddamn, Marty, why don't you just come up here and talk to me, man? I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Why don't you just give us a call, man? I'll put the link up. You can call us. You want to call me and just tell me, you could just tell me exactly what you mean and hang up. Is that fair? You could just call me up, tell me exactly what you mean, and hang up. I won't ask you no questions. Tell me exactly what you're saying. This is what I did on this night. Click and hang up. Are you cool with that? Because I don't want to misquote you, man. And I don't want the chat to run all over you either, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm trying to understand your side. That's what I did the next, got the kitty litter box and food. So wait a minute. So the next day you got the kitty box and food. So there was a kitty. I said cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it and see how you really are. I went in for the dog food, and yeah, I know you're gonna say I'm lying, but whatever. So now you're saying there was cats. Whose cat was it? What was the name of the cat? Was it Snowball, like Kev said? Was it Snowball? God damn.
God damn, I'm getting pissed over here.
Yes, so there was cats. So why'd you say this? Why'd you say this? Do you see this, Adi? Why'd you say this? You want to read it, Kev? Stay on course here, my brother.
For you. Let me see. Let me read that for you. I said the cats because I wanted to see how you guys would run with it, and I see how you really are. I went in for the dog food, and that's it. Yeah, I know you're gonna say I'm lying, but whatever.
Why'd you say that? So now you're saying we're back to the cats.
He's tired of us blaming him.
I'm not blaming you, bro. That's the thing, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just call in right now and tell me what you mean. I'm not blaming you, man. You was Adi. Here's the facts, my man. Are you listening to your man JFK? Listen to me, man. All right. If you're really truly being blamed and you really didn't do this shit, right? And you really have nothing to do with it, then you got nothing to worry about. Number one, first and foremost, right? You shouldn't even care what anybody says because guess what? What, my man? Eddie is inside jail. And just because there's some people in this chat who thinks Eddie's innocent, I can assure you, yeah, people are. I get it. I get it, Adi. They are. But listen what I'm saying. I can assure you there's more people who think Eddie did it than people think he didn't do it. So what I'm trying to say is you shouldn't even worry about that because you think he did it, and so don't a lot of people. And if he did do it, then that's where he belongs. He belongs in fucking prison, right? That's what he did. And you shouldn't worry about that. The fact that you're jumping in these chats and then you back off and don't want to call, right? Then, just give us a call and let us know exactly what happened. I mean, you said you went in the house 4 or 5 hours later. That when you talked to us the first time to get the kitty litter and the cats, and then you said there was no cats. You lied to us and you went to go get dog food. And now you're saying you went in the next day. So the question is, Adi, why are you lying? I'm defending my name. I didn't do it. Well, but why are you lying about you went in the house? Why would you lie on Janet's death? Because at the end of the day, anytime you lie about it, you're lying on Janet's name. Everything you lie about that has to do with this case is all Janet Downing. You're insulting Janet Downing. If you really care for Janet, you wouldn't even lie. You would get on the phone and you would stand up because you know that's what Janet would want you to do. Because if you feel that there's a lot of people saying that he's innocent and you think that he might get away with Janet's murder and you're the only white knight saying that he is guilty, then that's what Janet would want, right? Janet she would want you to step up and say, fuck these people. He fucking killed me. That's what she would want you to say for her. So you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing everything right if you feel that you're right. But you need to tell us, man. You need to convince me, man. You know what I mean? Jay Brill, he's just speaking facts. He's being a little sassy, man. But Jay Brill will tell you he doesn't know if you did it or not, right, Jay Brill?
I don't know if he did. I absolutely not. I don't know who did it, and that's the whole point of what we're doing is trying to get to the truth about who did it. No matter who it is, whether it's you, Eddie, Ryan, Paul, Carrie Ann, Erin, Mr. O'Brien, Miss O'Brien, whoever it is, we're trying to get to the truth, and that's it.
I know I'm right. You know you're right. Okay. Well, then can you clarify? Are you willing? Are you willing? Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Maybe tonight's not the night. I don't know what you're doing, but you want me to put the phone number up? You want to call in? You could call in restricted, bro. I'm here, man. Just call us up and just tell us man. Tell us you could call in restricted, bro. You don't have to show your number. Jay said the other night I was the murderer. J.F.K. You told him to stop. Well, see, the thing is, Adi, you got to understand. I can understand, my brother. I really can, man. Um, yes, I know this. I know this. I got you, Kevy Kev. But what you got to understand is this is entertainment too, right? And we come on here and entertain, and our job is to sometimes. I mean, look at how many times we talk shit about Eddie. I mean, I just went in on Eddie. I just said that Eddie could be lying because he doesn't want to get fucked up in jail. He doesn't want to be known as a skin beef, and that he just been putting this act up. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Excuse me. You're not the only one I'm talking about that could be making excuses for his behaviors, right? So, I'm looking at it from all POVs, but I can't talk to Eddie. If I could talk to Eddie like this, like I'm doing with you, I would be asking him these fucking questions. Best believe that, Adi. You know what I'm saying? If I could, if he could be in the chat like you, I would be all over him, just like I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? I would be, but I can't. So I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I have to. You know, I understand, like, if he is the killer, I shouldn't be giving him any benefit of the doubt because what he did was fucking whack, if that's what he did. But unfortunately, that's the way we have to go about this on a YouTube presentation. So I hope you understand a YouTube presentation. It's a 3-man panel. We got Kevy Kev. Sometimes he makes jokes, he blows the horn, he says some shit, and I know it probably gets on your nerves, but it's all entertainment. But let me ask Kevy Kev, you don't know that Artie really did this, right?
No, and I don't know Artie.
And so tonight, let's have the record straight. Jay Brill, you don't know that Artie did this, right?
I don't know if Artie did this. I don't know who did it.
So there you go, Artie. Okay, so forget yesterday. Forget everybody gets a little ramped up. Forget it, Artie. It's no big deal, my dude. You know what I mean? That was yesterday. This is right now. None of us here, we're pulling the curtain back for you. We usually don't pull the curtain back, right, Kevy Kev?
No.
We usually don't pull the curtain back. We're going to pull it back for you because we see that, this is hurting you and you're feeling upset. So, our bad. We don't know what happened. But guess who can tell us? Who could clarify some things? You can. You were there 30 years ago. So you want the phone number to come up to talk to us, man, and clarify when you went in that house? Because we're dying to know, my man. We just want to know. And we're not even going to, you could just speak to us. We don't want to know shit. You could just tell us what you did and we can hang up and then that's it. And we'll talk about it after.
And I won't even say a word.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie, catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Hey, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a brother cap, chill and dry. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? In the bed if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we could have a little drink, a nightcap, and we could go do what you like. I know you like that. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh, now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Woo. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got in them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I'll treat you how you wanna be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes to make it up, I'll do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I say anything to make you smile. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh no, would you love me if I was down and out? love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us. Could you love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us. I just wanna chill and twist the lie, catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Hey, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Now, would you love me if I was down?
Adi, what's up, buddy? We back. You just give us a call, Adi.
We're back.
I'm waiting on the call, bro. Give us a call, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I thought that was, I thought he said he went in the next day. He made a mistake, bro. It happens, right, Kevy Kev?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so, man.
You've been all fucked up. I mean,
It's been 30 years. He could have got confused.
yeah.
I mean, shit. Things happen, people. He went in the next day, and he got the kitty. So, let me ask you this. They had cats. Jeannie said they didn't have cats. Whose cat was it? Why'd you get the cat? And why didn't the cops find the cat? If the cops, so let's talk about that for a second. So the CPAC unit was in there, right, Kevy Kev?
Yeah, the CPAC unit, they were in there about 10:15, like maybe like 10:15. They arrived. And I believe Riley was there too as well during that whole time.
So they took the dog out of there, right, Jay Bro? Someone took the dog out, right?
Yeah, they did.
So why wouldn't they take the cat out?
Probably because they didn't see any cats in there.
Well, they would have seen the kitty litter
and
box,
we talked
right?
about that. I mean, that was a crazy scene inside there. Even afterwards, you got people going in. And then at 3:30 in the morning, the CPAC photography team comes. Now they take pictures of the whole inside of that house.
Yeah, but if they seen the cats, they would have took the cats.
Oh, for sure. All that commotion. I mean,
and you said, was it a kitty or was it a full grown cat? If it was a full grown cat, I doubt it was feral, right? It probably would have walked up to someone. And was the cat full of blood? I mean, just sent message to J.F.K. All right, cool. Let's do it. I like your style, Adi. No doubt, brother. He said, maybe someday I'll talk to you. Now isn't the time. Thank you. Fair. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. You got my number, bro. You can hit me up anytime on a text, man. We could talk off camera too. You know that, right?
yeah, I mean,
But
that's a good point. I mean, if there was any pictures taken inside that house and he didn't get a cat box, I mean, there should be pictures of the cat box.
Right, there would have been pictures of the cat box. So there would be pictures of the cat.
There would be.
100%. Yeah. It'd be pictures of the cat box.
I mean,
So
I
did
don't
the
think
C-
I don't think the CPAC team would let him in the house before the photography came there. I mean,
Well, didn't you?
they're there to lay out this scene. You know what I'm saying? They're there
But
to
didn't we find
gather
something
evidence.
out though? Didn't we find something out though? Let me see. What? Let me
We did find a couple things out that we could bring up right now, but
Yeah,
Cat
no, I'll
a
bring it.
cat box would have been part of the crime scene if that's the case. If it was in the house.
No problem, Artie. No problem.
I mean,
No
if
problem.
Artie's still out there, I mean, it was the
So
next day.
you said
We went the next day, early morning. I mean, what?
Yeah, but the message you just sent me, who told us that the DPW worker cleaned the house the next day? Who told us that?
There was who was it?
It was a message to Brill, and him. Yeah, he had a message. He sent it out to me.
Who said it? Damn. I have to look into it.
But was it Homeboy that said it? The dude from Somerville?
He also taught. Yes, the guy from Somerville, the editor there.
He said he sent the unanimous letter that Artie's cab was at the Deanna Crimmins, but then someone else said that.
Yeah, someone else said a DPW cleaned out the
Yeah.
house. Who said that?
I want to.
Someone had said, Kev brought up a good point the other night.
Well, he knows. He knows.
crime
Artie said.
scene.
Artie said yes. The DPW cleaned up the house. So you went in there. You went in there when they cleaned up the house. The house was already cleaned up when you went in. The blood was taken. There was no blood and stuff. Who told us that though? Someone told us that, right? The litter box was in the kitchen. Oh. Where was it? We're looking for it now. Do you guys see a litter box anywhere?
I don't.
No, they didn't, Kevin. What? No, they didn't. What? What did you say, Kev?
The DPW cleaned up the house.
So there was a cat. Margot Nash said in 30 years she never heard about a fucking cat. So if the litter box was in the kitchen, they didn't kick the fucking litter box over? And the cat didn't, was it a big cat? The cat didn't try to attack anybody? I mean, cats get wild, man. You know what I mean? Cats are worse than dogs when they do that weird shit. They make them weird noises and shit.
Tail fucking puffs up like a fucking raccoon.
Yeah, man, I don't fuck with cats, man. I don't really like cats, man. I mean, I don't got nothing against cats, but I don't trust them.
Nah, man, they used to fucking guard fucking tombs in Egypt and shit. That's where they came from, motherfucker.
God damn, Kevin Kev.
I'm telling you right now, man.
History lesson.
Telling you straight up, man.
God damn.
Tell him real quick, Kevin.
Never said anything about the fucking dog, Artie. Nothing about the dog.
Oh, shit. That's the dining room. Yeah, you're right. That was the dining room. Yeah. But the kitchen, there was a bunch of stuff in the kitchen too. It started in the kitchen, right? So they didn't find the cat. I'm trying to understand this, man. Now, Adi, man, you don't owe it to us, man, but I mean, I don't want to say you owe us anything because you don't owe me nothing, man. You know, but damn, bro, you definitely putting me. So was it a big cat or was it a kitten? My man said they got it.
God damn.
Oh shit! I'm fucking crying, man. God damn, yo, you're a sick fuck. What they got again? Oh shit!
They got fucking tombs, man, out in Egypt. You think I'm lying, bro? There's different kind of cats, man.
Oh shit! That shit's fucking hilarious. Oh god, no, I gotta mute up.
God damn.
Oh, damn, Kevy Kev.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Do your research on that.
Oh shit!
People.
The Egyptian warship cats. Becky's a cat person. She loves cats. But goddamn, that shit was funny, man. You just dropped a bomb about cats. He said,
Someone said, you're gonna hurt my cat's feelings.
Oh, shit.
We don't want to do that.
Bro, ask Norman.
Shit.
Ask Norman, bro.
My
Google
man
that
took
shit,
it.
man.
Yo,
Goddamn, Norman.
yo, we talking about Somerville, Mass. My man took it all the way to fucking Egypt, man. We were talking about
said
95.
Egypt.
Telling you right
We
now,
were
man.
we were talking about 95. He started talking about BC and shit.
God, I'm telling you, bro. You ain't kidding.
You took it all the way back, son.
Think about it, though. Them motherfuckers, they've been around for a long time, bro. You don't fuck with that shit, bro.
I can't think about it. That's why I'm laughing. Oh shit! Fuck. He said, "Think about."
The garden tombs.
Oh fuck. Oh man.
Freaking claw your eyes out.
I'm not sure who took the cat out or the dog. My apologies. I misspoke. Oh, so someone did take the cat and the dog, and you went to go get the. What was so important about the litter box? If they already got the cat, what they need the litter box for? They can't just go get a litter box, somewhere. I mean, the litter box was that important. Like a cat. Does the cats from Egypt need certain litter boxes, Kevy Kev? Like, what's like? Is it a territorial thing?
Nah, that's the thing, man. They don't need that shit. When you start talking feral, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Think I'm lying, man.
As soon as you say it with a serious face.
Kevy Kev. Oh shit.
My Maine Coon's fucking black with like a frost, like a snow frost. He's all black with a white mane and shit.
Oh shit, Kevy Kev, dog. Holy fuck. Oh god damn.
God damn.
Oh man.
So they don't. Oh shit!
Crying.
Oh fuck! Oh god damn! I hope you guys are enjoying the laugh, man. This shit was fucking funny. Holy shit!
Shit took a turn, bro.
He said it's.
Y'all hot in here.
Yo, he said that shit. He said, "Yo, that shit's different when it comes to ferals, man."
Yo, for real, bro. They got a different jawline and shit, man.
Different jawline.
Egyptian cats. Yo, Adi, so they took the cat, you're saying. Oh my God, Adi, I'm fucking crying over here with these cats. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh man.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it.
Oh, you said the kitty litter box and the kitten. So was it a cat or was it a kitten? It was a kitten, or was there more cats? Because they wanted it for where the cat was going, to my understanding. Who wanted it? The boys? So you went back there the next day. Did you go back there the next day in car 42? Did you go back there in the cab? Holy shit. God damn.
Yeah, maybe Kev's still crying.
Yeah, Kev was tripping. I don't believe one word you're saying. Where was the cat? So let me ask you guys a question. If there was a murder scene and there happened to be a kitten in the house and they take the kitten out, do you think they would call the brother-in-law up to go get a fucking kitty litter box? Does that make sense?
Not at all.
We're just being honest, Artie. We're not trying to bust your balls. I mean, do you want us to believe that? Is that the truth? Is this the truth now? I mean, I'm trying to understand. Hell no, Cheryl Reed said. Where's Norman Corey at? No, you just buy a new one. So a cat doesn't need a special box, right? And I kind of know the answer to that question, but I'm just gonna lean on my chat for that. A cat don't need no special box. No, sounds like he needed a reason to go into the house. Norman Corey. Janet had cat hair on her, so if the cats were bald, they're even more mysterious. I don't think they were. Why? He said they were bald cats? That's what he said? He didn't say that, did he?
I
Cat, no
didn't hear
animal
that.
kills more than cats. Cute killing machine, putty cat. So the cat had kittens. I'm lost. What color was the kitten? So you went, what's that? I believe you, bro. Yo, bro, I believe you're a knowledgeable dude. I believe you, bro. I just thought it was funny as shit. That's all. When there's a funny moment, bro, I gotta capitalize, man. We gotta laugh on this show, man. We gotta laugh. I hope everybody had a good laugh, man. Family did. Well, I mean, the family, they all got taken out. Ryan got taken out. Paul Jr. got taken out. Aaron and Carrie Ann. So what family? Why would they want you, of all people, to go get this goddamn fucking kitty litter box? You sure you ain't talking about the 5 pounds of weed that you had in the fucking basement? I mean, just be real with us, bro. What are you talking about?
See this shit. When this dude goes back and forth with us like this,
it sucks.
Yeah,
because it's
you know what I
hard.
mean. We said we can be real with you, Adi. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to shit on us throughout these chats and try to fucking juggle your words, man, I'll be the first one to fucking.
I don't think he wants to do that. I think he just, he's trying to say what he says. I mean, it is. Here we go. We got a longer message. No, they didn't call me up to do that. I was the next day to see how the investigation was going. At that point, that he wasn't even arrested yet. Okay. So you just no one called you. No, they didn't call me up to do that. I was there the next day, I take it, to see how the investigation was going. On my son, it's true.
He said that before about something else too, and we caught him in a lie about that.
Yeah, that's a shitty job to go fetch
So
the
wait a
cat.
minute. So when you went in the house, right? When you said that, when you went in the house, you don't wish anybody to see what you saw. What did you see? Was the house still full of blood at that point? Because that's what you told us, right? You told us that. Like, so okay, you lied about the kitten. So you didn't lie about what you seen, though, right? You didn't lie about what did he say, Kevy Kev?
He said, for what I seen that day, I wouldn't want anybody to see it.
So you didn't lie about that, right, Adi? And if you did, you didn't. They cleaned it up, or was it nasty in there? And with all respect due, you know what I'm saying? I mean, R.I.P. Janet. You know what I mean? Was it tough to see? What did you see?
You know, and back to that other thing that we talked about with who did we hear that from? You know, that Bob there, the guy that had come on that night. You know, he works for that.
Hold on. I smoke with Danny. I didn't sell weed to the kids in the street, nor did I ever sell weed to Danny. All right, that's cool, but we're not asking you that. I'm asking you, I don't care about that. Whether you smoke weed or you sold weed, honestly, I don't give a fuck, Adi. Honestly, because who cares?
Yeah, Danny already told us.
Wait, he wanted to check in on the investigation. Sorry, but that is a red flag. Sounds like the McAlberts all over again. It does. It does. But did you lie about the pot? And I'll have, once again, my man, Kevy Kev. He's got great acting skills. How did he say it?
Well, you mean after?
Adi, when he called in, what did he say? He said he doesn't wish. How did he say it? Say it like that
Yeah,
again.
he said I don't wish that day. I don't wish anybody seen what I had to see.
So you wasn't lying about that, right? You seen inside the house it was nasty, and I mean that with all due respect. I'll say that one more time with the disclaimer up, because it is Janet Down and we're talking about. But seeing blood and seeing seeing that type of scene, one would think that it could turn your stomach. So is that what you seen, or you're not? You didn't see that. What did you see? I'm just curious. Because you told us one thing, now you're telling us another. You told me 4 or 5 hours later. I mean, why would you embellish about that? I don't understand. About what, Jay? About,
I didn't say nothing.
I think he's talking about J.F.K. But what I'm saying, Adi, when you said this, do you remember this? Do you remember what you said? You said this right here.
And what I seen to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw.
I don't wish anybody to see what I saw, what you seen in the house. Yes, the dining room floor. So you seen that. The next day there was blood. So the dining room floor was full of blood. Was it pools of blood? And did you tell Riley you went in there the next day? Wouldn't you be afraid to go in there the next day after would you, at that point, would you be
He
afraid?
just said they haven't even arrested anybody yet.
Yeah, they didn't arrest nobody yet. So wouldn't you be afraid to put yourself right in the middle of that shit? They didn't tape the scene off. Queen the pool said. Queen of the pool. She's the queen of the pool.
I mean, not for nothing, but anybody that should have been entering Janet's home after that scene Should have been her ex-fucking husband.
I seen a pool of blood.
The
And an
father of those
officer, wait a
kids.
minute. I seen a pool of blood and an officer took me. So wait a minute. An officer let you in the house, you're saying? Which officer? Was it Blair? The next day, an officer let you go in that house. Do you remember what cop it was? Was he white, black? Was he a state trooper? Was he a Somerville cop? What was he?
Was it the DA? Was it Riley?
Did you go back and look for the key? I mean, if you was already at the house the next day. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Didn't you say the next day is when you seen the blood to the car? You said that on. Oh, so it was Blair. And Blair's dead, right? And Blair's no longer with us. Would you believe it?
I went in about
That's exactly what I see. It's not something I want to talk about. So you went in the next day, but why'd you tell us you went in 4 or 5 hours later? That night. Why'd you say you went in that night? And how'd you get there the next day? Did you get the key to the car? Was you driving the same taxi? Was you in a taxi? Or was you in your regular car? Did you have your own car back then? Or was you in the taxi? And what time was it? Do you remember what time you went in? What time in the morning? I mean, because they weren't done. They didn't show up till 3:30. So what time did you go in there? You're muted up. What time did you go in there?
They were there taking pictures at 3:30. They showed up.
Right.
Take pictures.
I choose not to talk about what I saw heartbreaking, whether people believe me or not. Okay, but you said to us that you went in there 4 or 5 hours that night. Now you're saying that the next day and a cop took you in. Do you remember what you were driving that day? Was you in the cab or your own car? And did you tell Riley that you went in the house the next day? Did you tell Riley that? Did you ever tell Riley that? Did you tell anybody that? Have you told anybody that? Does Ryan know you went in the house the next day? Does Paul know you went in the house the next day? The cops took me in. Okay, that's cool. But did you tell Riley that you went in? Did you tell Paul that you went in? Who'd you give the cat box to? Do you remember who you gave the cat box to? Who did you deliver the cat box? Where'd you take this kitty litter box to? Where did they want it? Where'd you have to travel to? Didn't one kid go to the South Shore? Right? Didn't one kid go to Quincy? Right? Brilliant. I know you still there.
Yeah, I was checking the chat. Yeah, I heard one went to Quincy and one went to Malden maybe.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. The next day they took me in to get the stuff. Tired of repeating myself. Okay.
But he's not answering the question.
But you were on the phone with us, talking to us, and you didn't say that. You didn't say the next day a cop took me in. You said you went in the house 4 or 5 hours later to get a kitty litter box and a kitten. Was it a kitten or was it a cat? Was it a kitten or was it a cat? And did you have kittens or did you have a cat? Because I'm pretty sure they're feline hairs if they still have them. They could tell if it was a kitten or a cat, right? Couldn't they? They could tell the difference if it was a bigger cat, a smaller cat. Would they be able to tell the size of the cat through a fucking cat
Pretty
hair?
sure they could tell the age by the cat hair.
I'm gonna say it again. I lost a single K. I never found it. It was never given back to me. Okay, cool. So where'd you take the kitty box? Who'd you bring the kitty box to? This is crazy. You want to do the honors, bro?
He said, I don't know who it was.
Adi, you never said anything about the fucking dog.
Brilliant. What you tapping in?
He said, I don't know who it was.
So you went in the house. You remember getting a kitty litter box for a cat. So they took the cat. You went to go get the kitty litter box for someone who told you, right? For the family, but you don't remember who you brought the kitty litter box to? Adi, respectfully, you're not repeating yourself because every answer is different. Please just tell the truth to be consistent. Kelsey's on point,
He
man.
said he drove his own car.
You drove your own car? Was that now? Did you see the blood that day? Is that when you seen the blood? Because you said on the True Crime Garage you seen blood the next day. Is that when you seen it? But you told us you seen it that night and it was dark. But you told True Crime Garage you seen it the next day. So is that when you seen the blood? And did you park in the same place in your regular car? Wait a minute. Doesn't matter what I was driving the next day. It doesn't? You said you was in your own car. Now it doesn't matter? I'm just asking you what kind of car you had back in 95. What were you whipping, Playboy? I mean, you were slanging all the weed.
You're rocking with the best.
If you didn't know, Adi. He put it down out, out front of a family member as a well gathering. What? He put it down out front or a family member as well gathering. What's that? I don't even know what that is. With all due respect to you, JFK, I'm out of here. Young people don't get too shit about me, so therefore I may or may not call you. Oh, okay. All right, my man. I just want to ask you, did you tell Riley you went in the house? Did you tell Riley you went in there? Who did you tell you went in the house? I mean, really, there's no young people in there, man. Everybody's old, like not old, but around at least 35 and up. Artie, we don't really have young kids in here. I put it on the sidewalk out front of her house with the other family with the other family members were. So someone told you to do it and you put it outside Janet's house? I'll be honest with you. I only called was that night or that day. I misspoke again. My apologies. I mean, I hear you, Adi. You misspoke that day, but damn, man, you had 30 years to tell this story. You think you would want to get it right? You know what I'm saying, Kev?
I hear you.
I mean, it's not like the shit happened 2 weeks ago. It happened 30 fucking years ago. I think you would at least get that right about when you went in the house. I mean, isn't that people are saying that you possibly could be involved in this and you're getting it wrong when you went in the house?
Nobody in the house said there was cats in there. Bottom line.
No one's saying there was cats.
Nobody was saying that. Margot said all this time, and that was a big inquiry in that trial, was the cat here, the feline here.
I think I could speak for the cat. I mean, speak for the chat, excuse me, because you become defensive so easily and have told so many lies. It hasn't helped. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Just be straight because honestly, we can help either side. I mean, he apologized. I mean, I accept your apology, Adi. I mean, either way, man, whether you had something to do with it or you didn't have something to do with it, you know, that's on your conscience. You know what I mean? If you're lying, if you're not lying, that's on your conscience. I mean, I can only go on what you're telling me. I just don't know. After 30 years, when you was on True Crime Garage, I put it out on the sidewalk with family was gathering. I put it out front of on sidewalk with family was gathering. So you went in the house So if the family was there, why'd you go in the house? Why didn't the family who wanted it go in the house and get it? So was Ryan out there? Was Paul out there? Why'd you go in and get it? Why didn't they go in and get it?
I think he's
Because in the
saying he
kitchen,
brought it to where they were, and he left it on the sidewalk where they were.
where they were gathering. So the next day, family was gathered. She came, but I'll do respect, brother. I'm out. I can't stand these people that follow show. I get what you're doing, but these people don't even know me. So peace out. All right, brother. Enjoy the rest of your morning, my dude.
Peace.
It's 2 a.m., man. I'll catch you on the rebound, man. Text me, man, or something. Give me a call. You can hit me up tomorrow morning, put some context to this shit, and I'll deliver it the way you want me to deliver it. I'm not a sucker. I won't put no sauce on it. You can have some time to think about it. And if you want to call me and let me know, I'll relay it. Or I won't. I don't have to relay it. If you don't want me to say shit, I won't say shit. Want to keep it between us? We could do that too. But yeah, man. Do people want to see Eddie on that bike?
Hell yeah.
I do.
Your people, I'm sorry. Well, there are people, Adi. They're good people. You just lied, you know. If Eddie O'Brien was on this site right now, lying to us, or we catch Eddie up in a lie, they would do the same thing to him, Adi. So it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's not a personal attack on Adi. It's that they just don't like being lied to. I didn't tell anybody the cops took me in. I bring the kitty box out, put it down, end of story. So you didn't tell nobody. You never told you wouldn't. So when the murderer hasn't been found, right? I'm just trying to understand. The murder hasn't been found. Nobody knows what happened. You're outside looking for a car key, right? And you go inside the house to grab a kitty litter box, and then when you start to find out that you're getting pointed out, and they're saying, hey, you know, Adi might have did it and this and that, and he was looking for a car key that night, and it starts coming out. You never mentioned to Riley, like, hey, by the way, just to let you know, the next day I went in there and grabbed the kitty litter box. So if I got a print on a fucking dining room or something like that, I was in there. I might have stepped in there. I'm just letting you know the cop let me in, Officer Blair. He'll corroborate the story. You wouldn't think to say that. You just automatically just figured you didn't have to say that. Wouldn't you be kind of scared, especially when they threw you in the mix?
I mean, not for nothing, JFK. I gotta hit the brakes, bro. I mean, he's
You could
telling
do it.
us that he went in there. He went in there, and you know nobody was arrested. Nobody was charged for this. This is still an open investigation, dude. You know, I mean, I get it. You know, he's up here, he's pleading his case, and he's trying to say this and trying to say that, but you know, there's facts about it. You know, nobody was arrested for this incident.
The next day, for sure. You think he's lying?
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that told us. Oh, I'm from fucking wherever the fuck he was from. And when I pulled up and seen the yellow tape, man, I know what that shit means, man.
That means something bad happened. That's a crime scene. Jay Brilliant, what's up, buddy?
No, just thinking about stuff that I don't want to say it. I'll let him slide tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stir the pot a little anymore because what I have to say right now really, I don't know, might scare him from coming back. So I'm just going to stay quiet.
Mm-hmm. Well, we ain't trying to. Like I said, man, he said what he said. I just don't understand why he wouldn't repeat it. You know, what I mean, you said it now. It's out there now. You know, what do you think that? What do you, Adi? If you're still out there, if you're listening, oh, I just talked to the chat. Chat, what do you think Eddie got to say about this when Eddie finds out this thread? By the way, what the duck? Let me do something here. Hold on. Let me do something. I don't think what the duck is here. He embraced it. Abby Rose is on his side. Just to let everybody know, it's on. I think it's
Yeah, that Abby Rose was telling him earlier. He don't have to explain anything to us.
Yeah, some shit just don't sit right with me.
I just don't understand how he could say he misspoke with today and that night and the next day. That got me a little bit fucked up, to be honest.
You don't misspeak on something that's been a black cloud fucking for the past 29 years, as he's been saying. Everybody fucking accusing him. I mean, we're talking. Look what happened on the courthouse stairs. You know, day one. You know, they don't even think
they screamed his fucking name out. Adi Ortiz killed fucking Janet Downing, and 30 years later, you have a chance to shut him down, and all of a sudden, there's crazy inconsistencies in your story.
Yeah,
and it
third. That's
doesn't. And it
30.
doesn't. And
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, you go ahead, man. You were making a great point. I just was
No,
adding
fucking
to it.
30 years go by. You know, you're right. 30 years go by, and you've been tormented by this situation, and you've had people bashing you, and you've had, people blaming you, and you've tried to speak your piece. You got read it. You had the kids write letters and shit to show that
Why even say you was in the house, though? You know what I'm saying? At that
Yeah.
point, if you know you didn't do it, right, at all, and even if you did go in the house, you didn't tell the police, you didn't tell anybody you went in the house. You never told Riley, you never told anybody. You basically went in there and got a kitty litter box, no harm, no foul. Why are you telling us that, though? Why did you tell us that? You know, like, why are you still sticking with it? Why do you need to tell us that? Is there a reason why you're telling us you went in the house? That's the whole thing. Like, if you didn't do anything, who cares you went in the house? You said it. Good night, Renee.
Good night, Renee.
Good night.
The police are never going to let anyone go inside a crime scene. Then his ass gets on here and lie when he didn't go after get air. Why wasn't he with his wife? Well, that's a fucking good. Hold on a minute. That's a good one, Karen. You've been saying a lot of stuff, but that one right there is a great point, Karen. You know? Why wasn't he with his wife? Real great point.
She's dying to hear that plug walk song too again.
I'm frozen over here, man. Something's frozen. I can't even move up my media assets. What kind of shit is that? It sucks. Hold on a second. I'm working too. No, that's the first time that ever happened. a lot of motion. That's why. Let me do this real quick.
God damn.
Artie said we ain't trying to help him. We're only trying to help Eddie.
Well, if that's how he feels, we're trying to help,
We're looking for the truth. We're helping Janet down, and that's it.
Yeah. And he should be worried about that too.
The math ain't mathing, bro.
Nope. The investigation, there was a ton of flaws in that, and to be honest with you, I mean, if Eddie gets this chance to get this opened back up, I mean, the investigation will start.
Yeah.
The investigation will start.
I just hope there's enough DNA to test when it happens.
That's what I was trying to do. Why wasn't he with his wife? I was a little froze up. Some shit happened.
Yeah.
Had a reboot. That's a good call. Why wasn't he with his wife? Why is he hanging out there? I don't understand. I mean, did anybody see him there the next day?
Maybe I should make a call to Gina tomorrow and ask her a few questions.
Mm-hmm. There was a litter box. She's saying Janet didn't have a cat. She knows.
Yeah, Gina would have been a part of that.
Why is he staying ahead of this cat shit?
Gathering.
Well, here's the thing, right? He's saying he took the kitty litter box out, right? So let's just think about that for a second, right? And here's a thought. He says he takes a kitty litter box out, right? Now there's no kitty litter box, right? Bring Jay. What's that? Bring Jay? What's that? Bring Jay.
Bring me where? I'm right here. I ain't hard to find.
Well, if he takes the kitty litter box out, right? Then
Bring what, Artie? Bring it what?
But then
What, you want me to go to Hampstead and go to your house? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Bring it? What do you want me to do?
Bring it, Jay. Why? What you say? What you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, he means tomorrow if you like your pass and all that shit you said. He's listening. I thought he left. My bad.
Artie, you know I work in New Hampshire all day. I'm always in Hampstead, right? You see me. When you see the red 21 truck rolling by, the red 21 towing truck, that's me, boy.
God damn.
He told you he wanted to see what was going on with the investigation. That was more important than being on his wife's side. Law Tuber says, Adi, you may be innocent. Help us with the truth. What happened that night? He never leaves. He hangs on every word. Yes, indeed. So what I'm saying is if he takes the kitty litter box out, right? And that's his story. And they say, hey, there was no cat. Right? I had a good point, man, but I'm starting to get
They already said there was no cat.
Well, there's no cat, right? But there was cat hair on Janet's body in the kitchen. The kitty litter box was there. The question is, okay, you took the kitty litter box, but there's nothing in the report saying they took a fucking cat out. And you're saying they took the cat. That's what you're saying, right? You said they took the cat. I said, I meant people are young. I'm honest with you. I only called that night on that day. I misspoke. Again, my apologies. I put it on the sidewalk with all disrespect, right? Does it matter what I was driving? I'm going to say it again. I lost the single key. I never found it. That's exactly what I'm saying. The next day, they took me in to get this stuff. Tired of repeating myself. Cops took me in. I choose not to talk about what I saw. That's exactly what I see. It's not something I want to talk about. I seen a pool of blood and an officer took me in. No, I didn't. Yes, the dining room floor. No, they didn't call me up to do that. I was there the next day to see how the investigation was going at the point that he wasn't even arrested yet. Because they wanted it for the cat was going, to my understanding. I'm not sure who took the cat out the dog who took the cat out or the dog. My apologies, I misspoke. Well, the cop took the dog. The police took the dog, right, Brilliant? Where's Think Speaks? See him
Yeah,
here?
the police took the dog. I think the what is the animal control?
Yeah, I don't know if it was animal control or not, but I know the police took the dog. So if they took the dog, they would have took the cat.
Exactly.
And they would have had an answer for why there was cat hair all over her.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm trying to say is
I went in about.
Say that one more time.
And that would
let me just say this. If they took the cat, the cops, and it was in the report that they took the cat, then when they was in trial talking to the medical examiner, which was a big area of inquiry, then they what?
They would have been able to identify the cat as the one they took out of the house.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Hey, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I fell off tomorrow, would you?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. That was it. And what I seen, to this day, I don't wish anyone to see what I saw. I went in about.
And this is the shit we're talking about.
You know, the crazy part about this was that,
I mean, I just feel like this motherfucker's trying to get ahead of the cat here. And, you know, he fucked up. You fucked up, bro. Bottom line, you fucked up.
that's what it sounds. I mean, it sounds like, oh, I took the reason why you guys didn't see, like, so if it comes back, I took it out. Blair told me to take it out. Blair was the cop. Blair's dead. He can't testify to it. You know Blair's dead because Blair's the same guy who allegedly gave you your key back. So he can't say that. You'd be like, oh, I took the what do you call it? The
fucking kitty box.
The kitty box. But you said to us you took the cat too. So not only did you lie saying you went in the house 4 hours later, you said that you went in the house to get the kitty litter and the kitten. Now you're saying you went in the house the next day just to get the kitty litter box without the kitten. So now you got to say to yourself, what the fuck? And now you don't even know who took the cat and whose cat was it and who had the cat. No one ever mentioned the cat, and it was a big area of inquiry. Let's hear
The reason why he's saying that he went in the next day because we figured out he never went in that night.
Exactly.
There's a slight delay.
There you go.
George, just like any 15 in the house. just like any 15-year-old would.
TV, Cambridge, Massachusetts.
He didn't have a cat either. I mean, that was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial. It was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat.
No. As I said, first time in 30 years I heard that.
He panics.
He didn't have a cat either. I mean, that was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat.
No.
What, Margot? The family never said they had a cat?
The medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat. Their family never said they had a cat. Margot Nash. The lady's a saint.
No.
Oh, damn, son. And she said they testified to that shit, Artie. So not only did they say they didn't have a cat, right? Like, oh, whatever. I forgot I had a cat. They fucking testified that, no, we had no cats. Because that was a big area of inquiry. But you got this fucking kitty litter box that doesn't have a cat attached to it. But you said before there was a kitten. I don't know. Let's say this. I said before, Kev, if he gets a new trial, I'll be more than happy to give my blood and DNA and prove all the people wrong. What you said you had to say, but wouldn't say it tonight. What you said you had to say, but wouldn't say it tonight. He's talking to you. He's saying, like, you wouldn't say it tonight. Go ahead and bring it and say it tonight.
I just said it tonight. I just said it tonight. You made up the stupid bullshit lie about going there the next day because we caught your ass not going there that night. You're a liar.
Fingerprints were found at the Downing home. That doesn't mean he was there the night of the stabbing.
I went in about
to make sure that any of the debris from your
He didn't have a cat either. I mean, that was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial.
He panics. He runs. Just like any 15-year-old would.
Cambridge, Massachusetts.
He didn't have a cat either. I mean, that was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat.
No.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions.
I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own.
What's the truth?
You look at the evidence.
You'll see the truth.
Massachusetts.
You look at the evidence. You'll see the truth.
Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own.
You look at the evidence. You'll see the truth.
What's the truth? I'm going back to
You look at the evidence.
Massachusetts.
You'll see the truth.
What's the truth? Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights
Down from day one. Welcome to Death Row.
Lisa Davy with 5 JFK memberships. I mean, 1 JFK membership. Thank you. It's the first of the month, man. We got 24 more days to Christmas. Would you believe it? 24 days to Christmas.
That's right. That elf on the shelf.
He's here today.
God damn.
That 24 days is going to be actually like 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's going to fly by. Mm-hmm. Well, we put in some time today on the streaming networks.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Did you kill Janet Downing?
Absolutely not.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Did you kill Janet Downing?
Absolutely not.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box.
Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of J.F.K.
And I go by Kev.
And I go by Jason Burlon.
And we appreciate all y'all for tuning in tonight. It was Bedtime Magic. We had some fun. We learned a lot. And I can't even talk. I'm tired. We will be back tomorrow. And we will talk about everything that we found out this morning. I appreciate it. I appreciate all love. Appreciate all the super chats. Remember the Venmos are 24 hours a day and the Cash Apps, Kevy Kev 781 on the Cash App. Go subscribe to Kevy Kev 781. Please go leave a comment on one of his videos. Tell him how much you like him. Throw him $5 so he can go buy a coffee.
Love your cats, people.
Love your cats. And you want to lead us out with one more thing to tell Artie?
Artie, you never said anything about the fucking dog.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look in the 5 and 10,
Glistening once again.
with candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store.
But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair
In
of
30 years, I
hop-along boots
heard.
and a pistol that chooses the wish of Barney and Ben.
Dolls and talking will go for a walk with the hope
He
for
didn't have a
Janice
cat
and
either.
Jen.
I mean, that was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That
her
was the
family-
testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat.
No, as I said, first time in 30 years, I heard that from Artie the other night.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look in the 5 and 10,
Glistening once again.
with candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
It's beginning.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Did you kill Janet Downing?
Absolutely not.
That was a big area of inquiry when the medical examiner testified. There were no cats in the house. That was the testimony at trial.
And her family never said they had a cat.
No, as I said, first time in 30 years, I heard that was from Artie the other night.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look in the 5 and 10,
Glistening once again.
with candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store.
But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that chooses the wish of Barney and Ben.
Dolls that'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope for Janice and Jen.
And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Question mark, an exclamation point. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, an exclamation point with some question marks, question mark with a couple of exclamation points, and then some type of emoji.
Peace out, people. Peace and love to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.